Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
GUFON Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
GUFON Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to GUFON. How is everybody this evening? It is September the 6th, 2020. It's moving right along, everybody. We're just going. Nobody knows what's going on. World is still in a flux. I gotta tell you. I'm so tired right now. I'm just going to go to sleep in between while I talk. I'll play some videos. What are we talking about? Why me? Not me. You. It isn't about me tonight. Is it ever? Don't answer that. Roll call. Canadian guy, Humanity Patrol, Tina Hysola, Stu Gerson, Pastor Will, Dark Hour Paranormal, Nicole Sakach, Little Nicky G, Canadian guy up north, Spook Cat's here. Welcome, Spook Cat, wreaking havoc, 215, John. B. Baker's here, Zach, Diecast, Mansoor, Bee bakers because 2 bees are better than 1. Mario Heath, what do you say? How do you be? Humanity, I already said that one. Okay, I already said it. Zen Master Me. So nice to see you too, Nicole. Thank you. Big Cat. Well, you had to be a big cat teacher. You had to do it all yourself. You had to have the last word last time. You owe it all to yourself. Well, you got 2 10. Wait, what does he say? You got something or another. Who else is here? That's it. That's good. Nobody else. Nobody move. Nobody gets hurt. Nobody moves. Hey, Dijon. W.H. Roach. He had to leave. Oh, what's this? About to expose Lion's Ground. Go to his past 2 vids. Look at Dijo W.H. Roach's comments. Hey, Pastor Will, what do I do when my pills kick in? Interesting. I'll check out the Lion's Ground stuff. Of course. Whoever gets dirt on Lion's Ground wins. I don't care. I really don't. Missy Rit and me. Adam Lee, Happily Bodge is here, was here. I think my breast implants moved. I think they moved. What'd I say out loud? Shh. I got a few bags under these eyes. See, I fixed the color a little bit. I can't do anything about this. Third Phase said, why don't you put a sheet over it? Like a white sheet. Kind of defeats the purpose. What is this new thing I see? Hold. Remove from screen, exit solo layout, and mute. They put a new button up here on StreamYard. Why would I do that? Why? Well, that's a weird place to put it, guys. It was fine where it was, where it still is, on the picture down in the corner. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep your eyes up for the audience. Like, you don't really realize it, but I'm looking like teleprompters. You can always tell when people are reading. They've gotten better at it because they try to put it as close to the camera, right around the lens. In the old days, it used to be like over here, and you can see the people reading, or the words were huge, and they'd be like, in the beginning, there was man, and man said there has to be a woman, and woman said, no, I'm fine without the man. And they fought. That was the first fight. I'm wheezing. Hey, Wheezy. Wait, what was that? George Jefferson? You know, I can do Louise Jefferson, the wife of George Jefferson. You ready? Oh, George. I mean, that's her. Oh, that hurt. Oh, George. It's the same as Joan Rivers. Oh, Liz Taylor. Oh, her blood type is ragu. That's like when she was younger. She had an older voice and it wasn't as good. Oh, forget it. I can't talk about Liz Taylor. What are we doing? Look, it's Sunday, guys. Tomorrow is the beginning of Monday. You shouldn't be working on Labor Day. You shouldn't be working. Everybody should take off. That's what the Labor Day is. To not have any labor. I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't move. Okay, there we go. I hate when that happens. I got a video for you. For everybody looking on tonight. This is going to be like a video episode. I may sing. I may even play the guitar. I don't know. But we got the nose. So I put some videos. Oh, that hurts. It's not a brain freeze. It's a throat. It's the carbonation that goes down your throat. It really fizzes on the way down. Very, very invigorating. And I know little Nikki G knows about that. She showed me a picture. She's drinking a nose. I'm like, you're killing yourself. Just let me die. I'm on the way out. Don't do it to you. You're so young and vibrant, and your skin actually probably comes back. You pull it, it goes. Mine just sticks out. No, it doesn't. I'm joking. All right. The year I was born, 1968, there was a Russian UFO crash. Let me reword that. There was a UFO crash in Russia in 1968. If it was a Russian UFO crash, it doesn't make sense. So I'm going to play this, and I want to talk a little bit about it because there's a video, and I think it's got Roger Moore. I got it back there. I'll get it while the video's playing. I thought this was KGB shit. This video, I thought this was the secrets of the KGB. I could be wrong, but I'm going to grab the video behind me right over here where my finger is. That's where some videos are right there. So I'm going to play this just for a minute or two. It's really cool. If you haven't seen it, sit back, grab your theater popcorn, and don't go see a movie called Tenet. Is that security? It's not me, Rich. Holy shit. Hey, I found another person who sounds just like Tyler. I thought it was Tyler's father. It might be. So this is in Russia. In 1968, the year you was born, supposedly, it's supposedly. That's what I said, supposedly. It's not B-L-Y, it's D. It is? Well, there's no such word as suppose, but it's supposed. Supposed to? Okay. So supposedly this happened in a forest area. And what I see here is like a dome-shaped craft. Right here. It's supposed to be in the ground a little bit. It's stuck in there. It's like sideways. There was a guy who made a graphic of this, and it showed how it may have flipped through the grounds and crashed into some trees and stuff. I need a glass of water. I'll be right back. Yeah, this is supposed to be real. People thought that this was like a training video, right? There's another cameraman over here where we do get, that's funny, 2 different camera angles. There's only 2. Now I need a new chair. This chair is making crickety noises. Look, see? Here comes the next. This is from the other camera angle. You see what I'm doing? So this is the guy over here with the camera, and now he's gonna, so that's who these people are, coming back. So now you're seeing them show up from another angle. The clothing for this period seems to match up with the clothing for a Russian Federation type of gear. And you know what they're saying while they're walking? UFO. Everybody lift, but don't look. Lift, but don't look. Hey, come over here. You got it here. And over here you can see. Hey, Yuri, you better watch that tree almost hit me in the head. I can't do no Russian. I can't do any Russian. Sorry. Got a little ghetto. Okay, I'm back. See, what'd you do? Drink a gallon? Stop it. You know what? I'm having problems. So they're trying to like take off snow. it looks fake, right? It looks like they just laid stuff right here. It does. It looks like these are panels that are just laid over, like, so you can't see it in the ground, like they're hiding it. It's an interesting video, though, if real. I like to thank Ghosts That Hunt Back TV. Ghosts That Hunt Back TV channel. 149,000 subscribers. Anyway, this just came out August 3rd. They put it on their channel. So I'll probably get a little strike or a warning. I'm not going to monetize. I might not even put this video up to watch later, because I'm probably going to do some copyright stuff. I'm in the mood. I may play some music. Don't care. I'll just, they'll shut it down. See here. See what he was lifting? Watch over here. It looks like they're lifting some. What is that? A cot? What are they? Is it now? You never see inside the craft. Oh, yeah, this is where the snow. It probably come in layer right here. See, it looks like it's half in the ground. Hey, Leroy, you almost hit that guy. You almost hit Mike. It's just a replay. Anyway, I thought it was interesting. Now, what I like about this is that I don't know. Today I was looking because I'm doing something on a little project with Third Phase, so I'm looking up a lot of different things history-wise. I could not find, not just here, but I forgot to grab the freaking video. I forgot to grab it. All right, I'll grab it. I don't know who made it. Oh, this is a pain in my ass. Oh, come on. What is this? Oh my God. Oh my freaking God. Oh, you're not going to believe this. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Holy shit balls. Hold on. I don't know.
Do you have a video or story that you would like to have posted? Email me.
I got all these
if you have a story and are
videos
able to record audio that would be preferred but not a must. I use the robot voice because my speech was nuked by multiple strokes in 2019. I look forward to hearing from you.
Tom Clancy, Riddle of the Skies. I don't know what this is.
Hold on. I know the video stopped. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go grab some of this. I am not wearing the attire I would like people to see on. So I'm just going to sit down. All right, hold on. Oh, I'm out of breath. You can see the lights on the right here. I got to still look. That's the first pile I looked through. Yeah, you know what? I'll show you what I got here. This is cool. This, I can't believe what I found. I'll save it for last. We're going to have so much freaking fun. You're going to blow your balls off, ladies. So this first video, Riddle of the Skies. I thought it was great. I have to rewatch it. It's all 3 episodes of Channel 4's groundbreaking investigation of the UFO phenomenon. Dun, 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 dun. Phenomenon. Dun, 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 dun. Military cover-ups. Abductions. Pilots. Here's a good one. Boy, I tell you, I got some good ones here. The X-Files, the abduction. See what I'm doing? All the X-File TV shows that had to do with alien abductions coming to, I believe, a 2 DVD set. Go look at my boy. See? It's pretty cool. I got that a long time ago, probably 2005, around there, because that's when it was getting pretty heavy. And when it did, it got heavy. I got the Alien Files. This is unbelievable. As a matter of fact, when I'm playing a video next, I'm going to run into my closet where I got a secret stash. Not that kind. It's legal. It's in the fridge. No, it's not. You never put weed in a fridge. Do you know how dumb that is? Right? It dries it out. All right. The alien files. UFOs under investigation. It's a 5 DV set. They make this cool. See, when we grew up, we had albums. And the albums, you know, some of them were double. And you open them up like a book. And it's got pictures of the band partying at a concert, or you get like a little special gift. Maybe they'll give you some guitar picks, or like one time Guns N' Roses sent something out. God, I wish I knew Dave. And you supposedly got a signed bandana by Axl Nose. Well, here's an interesting one. The Secret. Ooh, that's got some dust on it, huh? Oh, it's overspray. I guess when I painted my house, that's possible. It looks like overspray. The Secret. You want it? Just think it. It'll show up, Amazon Prime. Oh my God, I thought I gave this away. I must have gotten it back. Oh, the Phoenix Lights. There's always something sticky going on with the Phoenix Lights. Let me tell you that story. 1997, my ass. When I was trying to hang the green screen, I used some of this tape because on that back wall. I can't move. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? I forget. Anyway, here is, of course, same with Close Encounters of the Turd Kind. I think that is the best, pound for pound, UFO movie ever made. Is it not? What else rivals that? Seriously, nothing. Documentaries are not the same as a movie, okay? Documentaries are totally different. Close Encounters is pure entertainment, sprinkled in some facts. J. Allen Hynek, he advised Spielberg, help me. Need some help. Ancient Aliens coming up. First year, season 1, season 2. Like, anybody says that I don't give a fuck. You guys, here is the best one. Or you're gonna die. You ready? Oh my God. I can't believe this. Let me open it up first. I can't believe this is him. Hold on. You are not going to believe who I used to talk to. You're never going to believe it. And he sent me 2 of these filled with UFOs. Take a guess. UFOs over Las Vegas guy. Barone. Can you believe this? He sent these to me. He said, we're seeing so many UFOs, I can't believe it's him. That's how much I blew it off, because, I mean, really? Oh my God, he's the worst. I can't believe I have his shit. It says it right here. Look. Las Vegas UFOs. Las Vegas UFO. And it even has a note in here telling me about some sightings. The video, 20-minute tapes. Or this one is. I can't believe it's him. That blows my mind. We must have, I don't know if we ever spoke, because I used to have a post office box, which I was going to get, and then COVID hit. You know what better time to get it? This is from 2005. That's how long this guy's been around. News break, May 30th, 2005. Hey, Vinny Barbarino, how you doing, guy? Oh, hey, oh. I swear I woke up my hair for 3 hours and you hit it. Why you hit it? That's why I'm wearing a hat. You missing my hair. I work on it for like 4 hours and Dad hits it. Call me down for dinner. I can't do it anymore. I just don't got that. I don't have that. I haven't practiced Vinny Barbarino. But thank you for the freaking $4.99 super chat. Who is this? Is Vinny Barbarino? Wait, hold on a sec. There's only one other person who does $4.99s. Am I missing it? Where is he? You know who he is. DB Cooper. Always with the $4.99. Hey, that's odd. It was green on my screen. Now it just turned blue. Never seen that before. Must be something new. Thank you, man. I think you were over at Spaced Out Radio. Fucking awesome. Thank you, man. Alien Girls here. God, I was wondering where you were. Got my message? Thank you for that. She sent me a really good video. I got it ready. It's all queued up. Actually, I think you sent me 100 of the best UFO sightings, and I found one that was the same organization, but it had 20. But I want to do the 100 because we can do like 5 a night until it's over. I'm going to look for, wow, this is great. Thank you so much. You know, Tina's here too. Tina Hisola. How you doing? Wayland. See, Wayland. Why do I know Wayland? Is that from the Alien movies? Wayland Industries? Isn't it? Isn't it Wayland? Power Vapor Supply. Up your nose with a rubber hose. All right, this is for Power Vapor Supply. Hey, you were able to see the alien. Ha! You guys see, if you want to see it, that's the only way. I don't know what to do. I have played with the settings till I finished. Hey, Moogie, 8596. Where's Fraps Appuccino? Where the hell is he? Stu Gerson. I'm back. I got my energy starting to come around. It happens. It takes like 15 minutes or so. I swear I work on my hair for 3 hours and you hit it. Why you hit it? All right, I'm starting to get it back. All right, let's pull up another cool video. Now, what we just saw is very interesting because I'm working on a project with Third Phase that I think will be out tonight. And we've been working on it for, I don't know, a couple of days. It doesn't look like I did anything at all. But what I'm looking for gave me nothing. So it was tough. But I think the other guys probably, this is just going to be great later on. Anyway, speaking of Third Phase, God almighty. They should be getting 200,000 views every day they put up a video like the one I'm going to show you. I'm not joking. If I put this video up, nobody sees it. This is a... Whoa! What happened? All right, I'm playing it. So here it comes. These were really good sightings this week. I'm only playing the ones that wasn't figured out yet. But I do want to show you one that I think was debunked. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. But this is mind-bending UFOs, sightings on the rise, third phase of moon. Enjoy, as always.
Phase.
It's a good one.
Welcome back to Third Phase of Moon. We've got 3 incredible UFO sightings for you tonight. One coming in from the SpaceX. As usual, Elon Musk and their team continuously capture anomalies while they launch SpaceX and the Starlink satellites. We also got an incredible video from Venezuela of what looks to be some kind of light or UFO take off at an extraordinary speed. And then we go to Utica, New York.
Oh, don't
of
show
what
it
looks
yet.
to be UFOs detaching from other UFOs.
I know it
over
looks
the
like
skies.
balloons, but
Buckle up, everybody. This is Blake Cousins' third phase of moon. Let's roll it. Let's go to Utica, New York.
buckle up. Oh, I love this video.
Chris! Chris, come here. Go get Chris. Go get Chris. Just go get him. I'm filming it. I'm filming it. Go get Chris. Hurry. Hurry up. Go get him. Chris, come here. Chris, UFOs, come here. Chris, come here. Quick. Look at these. Come here. Chris. Chris, look. Look. Look up in the sky. Look at him.
All right, we received this video earlier this morning. It was captured just a couple days ago over Utica, New York, and it seems like the family is stunned at what they're looking at. We're watching it right now, a side-by-side comparison of a string of lights underneath and a series of other two UFOs releasing them. What the heck is going on? This video goes on for about 45 seconds, and it seems that the family's amazed. Brent, what's your thoughts here?
Yeah, what a great capture, Blake. They're just coming in fast right here at third phase of moon, and we're taking a close-up look at this one, and notice how these objects are dropping these singular orbs, and then they create a pattern, which is quite unique. They just drop, and then you see them descend to the ground. Could these be flares, military exercises happening over New York? That's a possibility. These are strange, anomalous lights, and I like what I'm seeing here, Blake. These are definitely, it's a cool catch, to say the least.
Absolutely. That's why we're sharing it right here at Third Phase Moon. We've got 2 more UFO videos coming up. But again, could this be a military exercise? We don't see any kind of aircraft releasing these flares. You usually see a plane releasing these things. We don't see anything like that. It's hard to tell exactly what it is, but that's what we're here for. We're wanting to get the answers. So let's pull this up. This was captured again earlier this week from Venezuela of looks to be a luminescent UFO in the sky. Watch.
José, rápido, graba esa vaina, mira qué arrecho.
Ya va.
Rápido, arriba, arriba de la casa.
Voy, ya va.
Mira, tómalo un platillo.
Ya va.
Coño, ahí, déjalo ahí que está parado. No huevo, nada, mira esa
Mierda.
mierda. Coño, pero mira, justo en el momento en que nos vinimos, mira.
No se mueve, mira.
No, que eso dura así parado, no te digo que nosotros fuimos, así fue como el que nosotros vimos. Qué arrecho. Eso no van a creer ese cuento, te lo juro que cuando lo digamos, lo grabaste, si no lo grabaste, grabar.
Se está yendo, mira, se está yendo.
Se fue.
Se está yendo.
Era de aquí para
Se está
allá.
yendo.
Coño.
All right. So I had a conversation with Third Phase about this, and I'm all disheveled because I was digging in the closet. They think, and I kind of disagree, that this may be the sun disappearing in some fog or mist or clouds. I don't know. I mean, the people are acting excited. The lady's talking about the lights. She's seeing something different on the, like there's a shape there. It's not the sun. And if it was the sun, you know, wouldn't it be rounder? It wouldn't be so flattened out.
Se está yendo, mira, se está yendo.
I think they test me. I think Third Phase tests me. I think you're tested. Sí.
Sí.
Vamos a ver.
All right, I wanted to get a close-up look at this video and do a little brightness contrast to make this thing, whatever it is, pop. And you can see it's very bright. And then as the video progresses, you see this thing, in my opinion, take off into the distance and disappear from sight. What are we looking at? Look, watch this.
Now it's going away.
Okay, we're gonna have to
Bye.
rule it out. It's not
Taking
an
off.
airplane or a drone. Drones and airplanes just don't simply disappear in thin air. No, whatever this was, in my opinion, takes off very fast. Watch it again. We're gonna.
And it's
What
going up
the heck is
probably
this, Brian?
it would have to be going directly away from them mostly, right? Like it didn't go this way, it didn't go that way, it didn't go here, there, it didn't go up, down. It went boop. Right?
Yeah, is this
there.
thing actually accelerating away from who's filming this?
Now,
that's a
there have been videos seen just like this before.
possibility. I'm leaning towards, could this just be the sun in the atmosphere with cloudy, hazy skies, and possibly could be the silhouette of the sun? I'm looking at it, and it definitely has a disc-shaped, like cylindrical formation to it.
And it looks cloudy. Right? Didn't they just move the camera and you see clouds
And
everywhere?
possibly could be the silhouette of the sun. I'm looking at
Watch.
it, and it definitely has a disc shape.
Right there. You can see it's cloudy. Yeah, your sister
Looking at it, and it definitely has a disc.
See, there's clouds everywhere. Sorry, yeah. I mean, that's
shaped like cylindrical formation to whatever this object is. It's
I don't
quite
know.
stunning. Again, is it
think
the
it's-
sun, Blake?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. It's interesting. And yeah, we've seen videos like this. Is there clouds up there and just the sun is slit through the clouds there, and we're looking.
So there are clouds, but is it the sun? I think they're really trying to figure it out. It's okay. It's not the sun.
Looking at it that way, and then the clouds
It's a
come
UFO.
over.
Why can't it be a real UFO? I don't know what it is. I'm just going to tell you I don't know. I've never seen an airplane or a helicopter look like this and then disappear into nothing. What do you guys think? I'm going to look in the chat room. The sun doesn't leave like that, B. Baker says. Thank you. Neither do clouds, right? You can see a little redness from the sun in the same area as that light. It's the damn sun behind the clouds. Where? But where? Like I know what you're saying, and there's like a break in the clouds, so it's the sun, but it goes like this, bro. It disappears into a hole. It doesn't happen like that. It's just I don't see it that way, but that's okay. We're getting some good ideas. Nathan says, looks like a UFO. I'm going to play this again. I'll turn the sound off and I'll open it up. So I don't know, man. Can't compare it to anything. Exactly. That's a great point. What do we have to compare it with? We've seen Tic Tac UFOs, but people think they're planes. They could be. Not all of them. I don't think they all are, but this one here, I mean, there's clouds. So it could be. I'm not saying it can't be the sun, but it doesn't act like the sun disappearing behind clouds. Would you agree with that? Canadian guy says it's not the sun. Well, we don't know for sure, but I agree. The sun, clouds don't move like that, and it's not going to be a perfect disappearance into a nothingness. I ain't buying it's the sun unless this video is manipulated by the people who made the video. Nah, no, sorry, not buying it. That's a UFO. So let me ask you guys something. When we've talked about this, would you agree that there are UFOs? You would, right? This looks like it's actually spinning. Now, it could be an artifact of the pixelation, with the camera. It's not a great camera. obviously, because, it's Venezuela. No, I don't. But I see it. There's something going on. I don't know. I forgot what I was going to say. It's a good video. Oh, I mean, I don't know, man. That's pretty cool. It's low. So if it's the sun, oh, wait a minute. So let me think this through. Who's leaving ufology? See, this is why I don't leave. Oh, I should leave? Yeah, I should. If this is the sun, this is up in the sky. Okay. I would say about 7 or 8 degrees above the horizon, not too high. It's not round. It's a disc-shaped object or light. There are UFOs. We would all agree on that, right? So why can't this be a real UFO? Why does it have to be the sun? I've never seen the sun look like that. Not in the air. Now, hear me out. You see, you can't hear me out. There's nothing to hear, because if that was setting and that's land, then I can see the tip of the sun looking this way. But that's not what happens. If the sun was setting, it wouldn't set that fast. If you're zoomed in and you've got the last piece of the sun, yeah, it can look like that. But that's not this. That's in the sky. It's a UFO. It's a light ship. That's what they call these fucking things. Look how low it is. Look at the redness under the sun. What redness? There's no redness. It's on the top too. I don't know what you're talking about. Zach is disagreeing, which is interesting. Look how low it is. He says, look at the redness under the sun in that area. Okay. I don't. The clouds aren't as dense as the camera makes them look over there, and the sun is disappearing behind the clouds. Wow, I think you're in the minority on this one. Yeah, that's not it. I want you, well, this here is from the trees. If you can do me a favor, just for yourself too, see if you can find something that looks similar to that. I don't care how long it takes. It could be a year. If you find something like that, send it to me, because I want to see something similar. Now, if this was the sun, why aren't we seeing any rays of light shooting through? That's why. It's very interesting. UFO over Boston, the one that people think is the airplane. Stu Gerson. Oh, that's Nathan. It skipped on me. UFO over Boston was low altitude. Yeah, it was very low. About like this, I would say. I don't know, maybe a couple 100 feet up in the sky. Depends how far away it is. Very true. It was very similar. I wish I could do a side by side, but you know what it is. It looks just like this, but white. I know that I see how it could be the sun, but UFOs, see, look at this. And I would disagree with you too, that the clouds aren't as thick as the camera makes it seem. Look, I know you're not going to believe it, so I'll just say it. But I consider myself as smart as any meteorologist. I wanted to be a weatherman. I've talked about it before. It was my love for 6 years as a storm chaser. And using a camera in all sorts of weather, many cameras actually. This doesn't look like it's terribly thick cloudiness. I want to get to the part where she looks up so I could stop it. Coming up here. but I'm spending a lot more time than I thought, which to me blows me away. Like right here. So if that's to be, see, the clouds are thick here. There may be a break here or something there, but those clouds look about medium thickness. It's a thick cloud. It's not a thin, low, cirrus cloud. It's high. It's not high thin. I mean, high thin, and it's not thunderstorm clouds. What it looks like, it's a lot of moisture in the air. It is Venezuela. It's probably really humid, monsoon season, I think. Not a very good one this year, but anyway, very tough. Let's go on to the next one. Very tough. Good stuff, guys. Good way of thinking about things. I'm gonna say, I think it's a UFO. Prove me wrong with the. I'll look too. I'm gonna look for some pictures like that. See if I can find anything similar. So yeah, we'll do that, and maybe we'll come back and debunk it. It's very cool.
Or impossible. So not only rural areas, but thinking about airplanes and ships. We'll also be able to
Stage 1
receive.
FTS is safe.
All right, guys, this isn't a repeat from last month's video. This is, again, just happened a couple days ago, and we
Yes, it does make sense. The clouds are just thick enough and thin enough. Yeah, I know, exactly. I very well put.
see the same anomalous object.
Makes sense.
Just nearly missing SpaceX booster as it attempts to land back on Earth. But here we go again.
Whoa.
Is this some kind of metallic surveillance system keeping a close eye on this, or is this space debris, Brand? It's weird that it always manages to be at the re-entry of this booster.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Looking at this again, look how close this thing gets to the rocket as it approaches Earth. It's coming in at a really high rate of speed, and if it did hit it, I would definitely think it could do some damage to this rocket. We're looking at objects that are really getting too close for comfort as far as I'm concerned, unless if it's an alien. I think they know what they're doing. They know how to maneuver their objects, their own alien drones. So I don't think there's a threat to the rocket unless SpaceX made a mistake on what they were doing and collided with that itself. It seems like these objects that are circling these rockets really know what they're doing. Really getting a close-up look at it. Yeah, I'm looking at it closer, and this isn't seeming to tumble out of control. Whatever it is, seems that it's in a straight trajectory. I don't think this is ice debris or.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. If they're going in for a descent, we know there's a lot of space debris up there. There's, I mean, literally over 100,000 things floating around. It may sound like a lot. It is. There's over 100,000 pieces, from little screws to hammers to blankets to satellite debris to broken rocket booster shit. It's all in the atmosphere. It's all floating around. The Americans are fucking great. Just, when you're done with it, just throw it in the fucking space, because who gives a shit? God, I hate humanity sometimes, You think you're doing good. There's going to be so much debris that we're not going to be able to get off the planet. We're going to lock ourselves in here. Can't avoid that stuff. That's what I think this is. If it's a UFO, it got damn close.
Space junk, it seems to happen at pretty much the exact same time when these boosters are attempting to re-enter Earth's atmosphere, and then these things pop up. What the heck is it, guys? I want to get your thoughts in the comments. And
don't tell me that, that came off the rocket. No, it didn't. It came from down here.
In this live premiere chat, appreciate everybody giving us the support.
Check it out.
Thank Knowledge 888 for the huge support over the past month. The big super chats, they really help. And
wow,
it helps us get the word out to you as we do right here.
I know what that is.
Give us a big thumbs up.
It's a toilet bowl seat. It's a seat cover. I don't know. It is odd.
Tell your friend that Third Phase Moon just posted a video. That's what we need.
That's true. They don't listen to me. Good job on Third Phase on those. Those are cool. Very cool stuff. Good week so far, man. Good weekend. It was a good week last week for UFO sightings. Here's a UFO over forest in Tepozatlan, Mexico. I don't know. This one comes from Ghosts That Hunt Back TV again. Oh, that's weird. I only thought I had one. This just came out yesterday. I'm going to say right here and now. No, I'm not. I'll reserve my judgment till after. I'll watch it again with you. I'll put the link in the description like I always do. I hope. Well, it's from Mexico, so we're okay. Why isn't it filling up the... Are we not in it? Oh, there we go. Gosh, all over the four corners of the TV screen. Wow. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, I love it. I hate it. Hold on a second. I got to do this a little differently because I want to make sure I do something with it. Here we go. A little different. It's the same, but it looks different, I know. Oh, now I can't do what I wanted to do, so never mind. I don't know what the hell this is. Whoa, wait, what? I think it's... Oh, is that it? It's in the trees. It went in the trees. Like, wow, it really did. Look at that. Did it? I can't believe that. Either that's a balloon or a UFO. Too much shtick? I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying to cut the shtick down. But it's a 2-hour show. It's a lot of bullshtick. I don't think so. I don't think there's any shtick. Is there any shtick? I'm not doing any shtick. God forbid we have a little fun. God forbid we joke around about the sightings. Don't talk.
Chris, come here. Go get Chris. Go get Chris. Just go get him. I'm filming it. I'm filming it. Go get Chris. Hurry. Hurry up.
Chris!
Chris, come here.
Come on.
Chris, UFOs, come here.
There's UFOs.
Chris, come here. Quick.
Hurry.
Look at these. Come here.
Look at this.
Chris.
It's real.
Chris, look. Look.
Chris!
Look up in the sky.
Chris is deaf, by the way.
Look at him. Chris! Chris, come here. Go get Chris. Go get Chris. Just go get him. I'm filming it. I'm filming it. Go get Chris. Hurry.
I got, like, Third Phase posted this too this week. And I was like, man, that is so annoying. And they thought it was interesting how the guy kept saying, Chris, 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 come on. Because it's interesting. It shows a real reaction. What I mean it's annoying is that Chris didn't hurry up. Get over there. What is he not doing? What? Chris, UFO. What is he doing? Chris, it's a UFO. Sorry for the new generation. Chris, it's a UAP. Oh, there he is. Chris is a dick.
Hurry up, go get him. Chris, come here. Chris, UFOs, come here. Chris, come here, quick.
I have a feeling that this guy must have said the UFO thing one too many times to his kid. So that's why he doesn't believe him.
Look at these. Come here.
This
Chris.
is really...
Chris, look.
So I say it's balloons. I do. I say it's balloons. I don't think these are flares. I don't see what it is. We're not seeing the real, because it's camera and it's a balloon and it's reflecting. We're not seeing the details. There's probably several. This looks like it could be 6 balloons. Let's see, there's a little cut right there. So to me, this looks like these are all individual balloons, like many different individuals. It looks like these are blocks, but they're not. And what happens when they get up in the wind, because I've recorded similar stuff, And I recorded this one thing. It was an arch of balloons. And then all of a sudden I see the nose, like the first 25% was red balloons and then the rest were white, but it formed like an arch, like a worm. And the red thing goes like this. And you can see a string, and the balloons were riding the string one after the other. And I said, oh my God, it's like laying eggs. But it looked, I mean, it was an arch of balloons that was very low in the sky, very low. And it was easy to zoom in and see that it was balloons, the string. And that's why I have a real strong feeling what we see here is exactly that.
UFOs, come here. Chris,
God,
come
I want to be wrong. I do.
here, quick. Look at these. Come here. Chris. Chris, look.
Chris is a dick.
Look. Look up in the sky.
Yeah, go look on the ground. Where else is he going to look? Look up in the, what's Chris doing? Chris, UFOs. Huh? You know, I mean, come on, man. Wake up. All right. All right. This is really wild. Tonight, we're just moving along. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We're about an hour in. Trying not to do any shtick for you. But this next video comes from, oh my God, what is going on with this channel? Ghosts That Hunt Back TV. Jesus, man, I better not play it. I don't want to get in trouble with them. I'm going to message them real quick. I don't think these are their videos, though. I think they're somebody else's. Yeah, that's because they don't show any links to them. All right, I'm going to put this up. This is it looks like an old video anyway. It says, real alien speaks out from secret military base. Here it comes. I'm going to put this up on the good monitor for you. We're going to put this in the good one. Here it is. 3, 2, go.
Primitive medical care of a species that had barely begun to conquer its own diseases.
I can't play this. That sounds like, I don't care. Oh.
But as we will hear, there are those who claim that to the aliens, death is not a final end to be feared, but a mere transition.
It was in the late 40s and early 50s that the U.S. government's policy toward UFOs was formulated.
So, never mind.
Publicly, there was Project Blue Book, which made a great show of gathering data on all the major UFO sightings, finally declaring them all to be hoaxes, mass hysteria, or swamp gas. But secretly, there may have been another policy at work. Over the years, several documents have come to light which seemingly confirm that
that guy, to me, seems a little bit amped up, doesn't he? Like Crazy Eyes Killer, right? You know who Crazy Eyes Killer is.
clandestine group, Operation Majestic 12 Group, aka MJ-12, was formed by special classified presidential order on September 24th, 1947.
Yeah.
For the express
His eyes
purpose
ain't
of
right,
gathering
Philip.
information on UFOs and extraterrestrials, while at the same time keeping such information not only from unfriendly powers, but from the American public as well.
What's up, man?
If indeed Area 51 has become the nation's repository for alien technology and possibly alien visitors, then the extra-constitutional justifications for such secrecy were developed in the MJ-12 Group's planning sessions. James B. Forrestal, Secretary of Defense under President Harry Truman, is widely accused of being the mastermind behind the creation of Truman.
Roscoe Pico. Look at the name. Roscoe H. Hillenkotter. Dr. Vannevar Bush. Wow. What is this? Secretary James W. Forrestal. I was trying to scroll it. I was trying to scroll the video. I'm glad I had that on lock. He's not responsible directly for the United States. What does that say? Command and control of the Majestic 12, established by Special Classified Truman, 1947. Bush and Secretary James Forrestal, members of the Majestic 12. Interesting.
Is widely accused of being the mastermind behind the creation of MJ-12.
Is that right?
Once created, Majestic may have expanded its mandate beyond what Forrestal had intended. Whatever secrets Forrestal may have known concerning flying saucers and alien visitors, that knowledge died with him when in 1949 he mysteriously plunged to his death from a window at Bethesda Naval Hospital. Though he was being treated for depression, many UFO researchers doubt that his death was a suicide and point to the sinister workings of the possibly mythical.
Wow, I didn't think of that, guys. The guy in the video, Chris, UFOs, they took him. The aliens took Chris. Now, that would have been great if the guy, whoever he was, his father maybe, hey, I just saw him. He disappeared. Where is he? Then I think it's fake, number one. Number two, show me that he disappeared. Show me where he was. And this guy's freaking me out. What's his name? Wasn't he a football player?
MJ-12, which in their hypothesis,
isn't it Michael?
May have been protecting its secrecy from a man who had come to believe the people had a right to know. As late as 1989, according to Bob Lazar, the identification badges at Area 51 read MADGE for Majestic. In December 1994.
Wow, they're using Bob Lazar as factual evidence. Wow, this is shitty reporting.
A document purporting to be the Majestic 12 Group Special Operations Manual was leaked to a noted UFO researcher. It contains the following directive under the heading Isolation and Custody. EBEs will be detained by whatever means are necessary and removed to a secure location as soon as possible. There follows this disturbing amplification. Although it is preferable to maintain the physical well-being of any entity, the loss of EBE life is considered acceptable if conditions or delays to preserve that life in any way compromise the security of the operations.
Holy crap. So, under no circumstances are we to, is that what I just heard? To let this alien either get away from us or die before preserving it? That was pretty intense.
Physical well-being of any entity.
Wait a second.
There follows this disturbing amplification. Although it is preferable to maintain the physical well-being of any entity, the loss of EBE life is considered acceptable if conditions or delays to preserve that life in any way compromise the security of the operations.
So if the aliens compromise the situation of their operation, they're going to have to kill the alien, preserve it, and study it, or something like that. But they say they're able to survive. Didn't that one alien, J-Rod, live for 17 years, right? Yeah, in captivity. Anyway, I'll put the rest of that in a link in the description. I don't think it's fair to play the whole thing because we got a lot more show to do, and that's going to take up a lot more time. So let's get on to the next thing. That is a great video. I would love to see the rest of that. All right, we're gonna I'm gonna play one more. Well, this is Shufa. Damn it. Hold on. I was gonna do all right, this one's interesting. Let's play this. I don't think I played this. Video captures flying objects that officials can't explain from CNN. In January? This is, why did I pick this? Let's take a look. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Here it is.
Colorado and Nebraska.
That is so creepy.
A mystery in the night sky. What some say are drones, lots of them, but no one
I
seems to know
remember
from
now.
where or why.
That little dot right there.
Jennifer Rollins was visiting family in Yuma County the day after Christmas when she spotted the flying objects, capturing this one on camera.
It's just hovering there.
It's a mystery and you want answers.
Yeah, and I think everybody out there does too. It's
All right,
really
I can't watch this. That's it. There it is. That's your UFO sighting. It's nothing. It's something, but it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's nothing. And unfortunately, I gotta. All right. I want to get into what we're here for today. Well, I am. Why me? Why? I hear that a lot. I've said it. Why me? Like, who am I to see a UFO? What are the odds? First of all, the odds are very, 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 very slim that you're going to see a UFO in the first place. Now, we could also delve into ghosts, spirits, poltergeist stuff. I'm really focusing on the aliens right now because, and this isn't anything new. We've spoken about this many times. But again, you know, this could be a spiritual type of conversation, maybe more COVID answers to aliens coming here. But, you know, wreaking havoc, John, he was on the show 2 Sundays ago, having this alien, he thinks maybe an abduction, visitation type of scenario. He's trying to debunk some orbs, spirit orbs. We think it's dust. I do. But he is doing everything he can to find answers. Because he even said it, like, why me? Good question. And if his story plays out, it's been going on since he was 15 or so. Like many people, I don't know if you know, but I have a theory about people who get possessed, especially women who get possessed. I don't know if it is just the women, but isn't it usually people that are around 13 to 15 years old? Yes, there's older people, but when, you know, in The Exorcist, the movie, that girl was just what, 12, 13 or, you know, just around that time where they hit period time. Change. I don't know if your body. Yeah, I know there's people who get possessed, all different. Now, ever since the internet, all I used to hear about when I studied this stuff was younger girls who are going through puberty, having poltergeist activity and possessions. Maybe that's the way the Catholic Church wanted it to seem. But then when the internet came out, it seemed like anybody could be possessed. So my theory used to be, well, because when I was young and I hit puberty when I was around 14, you know, I know it's a little late, but when I was around that age, actually, this was probably around 15. Well, whenever the year Iron Maiden Power Slave came out, I believe that was 84, if I remember correctly, or 85. Anyway, I have a picture disc, and I was recording it for the car. But when the song Power Slave came on, my father came home, and I hear him yelling for me. And I was sitting on my waterbed at the time, and I got up, And I was getting ready to lower the volume and go see what he wanted because he came home from work. But he's impatient and he yells for me again. Hey, Rich, come on, I hear the radio. So as I'm turning the volume down and I'm recording it for the car, the song goes, and I yell out to my father, and I got really mad. I go, I'm coming. And when I said that, the song goes, tell me why I have to be a power slave. And it went really fast. Tell me why I have to. And then I recorded that and had that recording for so long. I think I still have the tape somewhere. And I didn't think anything of it. And I left the room. And we had a long hallway. When I leave my room and make a left, about 5 feet, there's a smoke detector in this end of the house, right by the bedrooms. As I walk by it, I make eye contact with my father, and he's heading towards to come get me because I'm taking too long. And he goes, come on, I want to show. And I go, I know. Da, da. And as I'm walking by the smoke detector, it goes, eh, eh. He comes back out and he goes, what are you doing? Now I'm walking by the other smoke detector in the next hallway that connects to where he's at. And I go, I don't know. And the other alarm goes, eh, 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 like that as I walk by it. And he goes, I guess I got to change the batteries. So we get into the garage and I'm mad because he asked me if I did my chores and he's telling me I didn't. And I'm really mad that he's picking on me and he just got home. Just walked through the door. So I'm pissed because every day. So he opens up the garage door and he's 5 feet in front of me and I come out the door and he turns around to look at me, see if I'm coming. I go, I'm right here. And the garage door stopped. And my father walked right into it. I mean, he walked face first into it as he turned around because he thought it would be going up. And he blamed me for it. I go, I didn't touch it. So I don't know if the power was being messed with, maybe we were having a power outage or something was going on, but the coincidences are too amazing. So I've had experiences like that with electronics my whole life. As you know, earlier in the year, what happened to my car? You remember that? All the electronics went. It was unbelievable. Going through the intersection, the same one on the way to work. And then when I came home, I got attacked. My car died. It's very bizarre shit. So I've told many times, like, why me? Like, why? What is going on with me? I told that, oh, maybe you have an implant. And maybe it was, going off. I'm like, look, my car was fine. When I got to that intersection, all the lights started messing up. And then when I got away from that intersection, my car was fine. 8 hours later, or 9, coming home, going through the intersection, stopping at it, the car acted up and died. Everything got melted. Basically, the computer was done. Parents had to come get me. So I don't know what it is, but I know that it is. And the weird thing about this is on December 11th, 2004, I told my wife, I'm done with ufology. I hate this thing. I'm only catching one orb at a time. I called them orbs at the time. I go, that's all I see. And we all know they're balloons. They're airplanes, I kept telling her. I go, I'm not seeing anything special. People are telling me I am, but I don't see it. I go, why don't these little aliens, we just had the UFO fleet from Mexico, the FLIR footage like 2 months before or September-ish. And I go, why can't I see more than one? This is bullshit. I go, why can't they show me, like the Big Dipper or Orion's Belt, make constellations? I don't get it. I wish they would do this for me. Why don't they? I tell you, I'm done. I told her I'm done. I put the camera in the bag. I charged it for the last time and I put it aside. I was going to put it in the garage. I just left it there and I would do it later on. So the next day, I was watching football, December 12th, 2004, and I take the dog out for a walk in the backyard. And stupid me looks up because that's what I'm so used to doing, and I see something sparkling, and it didn't look normal. It didn't look like a balloon, and I ran and got the camera and the tripod. Twist the camera on the tripod, get it all set up, zoom in on this thing, and it's just spinning, and it looks like a balloon. It's got a little wobble, and it looks very balloonish. So I said, yeah, of course. Just one. Of course. Of course. And then it went behind the trees, and I couldn't see it anymore. So I start scanning the sky immediately. I see all these lights popping up, sparkles. I'm like, what the And I recorded the UFO fleet. And in that fleet, there was constellations that I asked for, Orion's Belt, very, very close to it. The Big Dipper, which was identical to the Big Dipper, it showed a genie's lamp. Why? Because I was wishing for something like this to happen. And the last thing they showed me was a question mark made out of 9 white dots. And that means to me, don't question. We're here. Don't worry about it. That's what I felt. When I saw that, I knew it was it's a question mark. There's no doubt about it. It looks like a genie's lamp. There's no doubt about it. It does. I've showed you guys. It's very, very, very interesting. So is there a connection? Do they have the ability to give us the urge to look up, to give us the message without even speaking to us? Is it programmed? Do I have an implant? Is this part of my genetic makeup to receive signals from aliens? I hear them. And this was before I got into meditating. I did some. I dabbled in it. But a few months after this, when I went out when I came up and posted the videos and told my story, people are like, you need to get in transcendental meditation and other types of shit. If you do yoga, that can really help you open up. So I did. I didn't do the yoga thing, but I did. I started getting into it, and that's what I've been doing. And never, ever once did I hear an alien talk to me. But the weird thing is, and I can't explain it, I could be, I'll use this as an example. I could be in a movie theater. And I was. It was Batman Returns, I believe, when he was stuck in the cave and had to fight his way out or something like that. It was one of those. It's a really good one. The Dark Knight, I think. It was a great movie. But halfway through the movie, I had to go outside and look up. And of course, I didn't tell him I'm going to go out. I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. Yeah. And I saw a triangle. I didn't have the keys to the car. I didn't drive. So there was no camera to grab. But yeah, I saw the 3 lights that I usually caught. At that time, I had 2 on recording already, 2004 and 2005. So why does this happen? It's weird. I would be outside and do this and turn around and there would be something there. Like, turn around now, you'll see something. Yeah, something that looked like a shooting star went by. I don't know if it was. I didn't get it. I didn't record it. So I've had this why me with me for a while. Now, I don't do that anymore. I'm not always asking the why me question. Why? Because for many years, I asked why me and didn't get an answer. You have to figure it out on your own. Is this real? Because I know a lot of you, and I'm not looking in the chat room because if I do, I won't be able to speak. So I apologize if you're saying stuff to me and I don't hear it, see it. But this is a weird, and I think this is just us. I think it's going outside on a regular basis, and I was doing it a lot. 14 hours a day I was out on average for a long time, for a couple, 3 years. It was double time. That's all I did. I didn't even work. I mean, I worked, but didn't have to. So I talked to a lot of you. Some of you are here, some of you aren't. And you say it. Why would this be happening to me? So the only thing you can do is ask your family, as hard as that is. Ask mom and dad first, because they love you and they'll accept you no matter what you say about the aliens. I hope. But my parents have, they've had that one, me and my dad saw something when we were young, and when my dad was a cop, he saw a UFO above the Verrazano Bridge. Him and my uncle, or godfather. They were both cops at the same time. So he has seen something. Now, what my parents saw was so amazing, and there's no record of it. Nowhere. I called and I asked Luke Air Force Base. I asked Tucson National, whatever they are over there, and I called. Of course, they're not going to tell me the truth, but what my parents saw was pretty freaking amazing. I should save that story for the patrons. I think I will. I think I've told it here. I think I told that story once. But anyway, so start with your family. See if they have a history of it. Ask them, do you have dreams of aliens? Have you? No. My parents say, no. No. My father says, I don't dream. Everybody dreams. He just doesn't want to talk about it. It's the way he is. Old school. Yeah, I always love it when people tell me they can talk to the aliens, because I tried for years. I just tried recently, to be honest with you. And I thought maybe we would do the CE5 experiment tonight. And I started about a week and a half ago asking a few people if they wanted to do it last Sunday. And then I said, well, okay, we're not going to do it. We'll do it next Sunday, which is supposed to be tonight. And I forgot about it. To be honest with you, I forgot. I got the book right here. I finished it. But I just forgot. So that's why we're not doing it. Maybe next week we'll do it, or during the week. I'll reach out to you guys again, and I'll, see if you want to do that with me for the show. It would be a different type of CE5 experiment, but I would like to have as many people. I'd like to have 8 of you plus me, so I can fit 9 of us right here on the show. And if you want to be a part of that and you're here now, you can message me on Messenger or email me at gufonradio@gmail.com and let me know if you can do it anytime this week. If you want to do it next Sunday, great. If not, tell me if you can't do it. No, don't tell me if you can't. Hey, FAP with the $2 or $5 super chat. Thank you, FAP. Man, those Dodgers are going to They're going to win it all. God, I love them and hate them. Diamondbacks, right? LA, that's your profile pic, right? Thank you so much for that. $5, $5, $5. We had some good super chats tonight. What is that? $400? $400? No, I'm joking. So contact you guys. If you tell me here, I won't be able to see it. I mean, I see now the chat room, but I would really like you guys to email me. And if some of you, now you see, I'm not looking for people who are going to laugh and joke. I mean, I'm talking about you are going to have to be on video. I don't want anybody who can't show their face. And you will be drawing, because we're going to do it like a remote view, CE5 type of experiment. This is what I want to do. I want to see if one of us or all of us can make contact. And now it doesn't mean that you'll hear it. So what I want us to do is there'll be 9 of us here, and we will take the time to change our vibration. You know, may take 5 minutes. 5 minutes is a long time for silence on a show like this. But if you have all 9 of us here and we all have candles lit and we're all having our eyes closed, singing Kumbaya, that might be interesting. I would like to see that. So what we would do, we would meditate, and then I would say, okay, we've all got our vibration where we need it to be. Now, I all want you to draw what you see right now. Something like that. I may come up with something different, and let's say 6 of us come up with something. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to put any ideas in anybody's head. But what if 6 of us come up with very similar drawings? That would be a freaking trip. That would be amazing. And for security reasons, I am not going to tell any of you who else is going to be on the show, because I don't want you to contact that person and say, are you going to be on? And then they're going to say, yeah, I'm going to be on. Hey, when you draw that picture, can you put a monkey in a suit? You know, I don't want that to happen. That's the problem with doing shit this way. Everybody cheats. There's always somebody who fucks it up for everybody else. I've done this before when I had the AZ UFO show and people called in. And we tried to do the game show thing, UFO Jeopardy, and people were Googling the answers. Come on, man. The reason I know, I gave them something that would be impossible to find on me. And when you Google it, it comes right up. So when the person came up with the answer, I said, you cheated. There's no way you could have known that. I've never talked about it. I never once mentioned it. Yet you happen to know what the secret word was that I used back in 1985. So it's just weird. It's weird. The internet sucks for that. Can't trust anybody. So please don't cheat. If you're going to be on this panel, please don't do that. That just sucks for everybody. What? I want to make contact. And, you know, maybe we could all say, why me? Why? I'll tell you why. You want to know why you? See, now Pat would get mad at me if he was here. Pat would get mad. Some of you are going to get mad because I'm going to tell you, you're not being abducted. You're just having dreams. Deal with it. Me too. But it sure is fun to make believe the aliens are abducting us, isn't it? Isn't it great getting that attention? Isn't it neat to have a story you can't explain, even though you can, but you don't want to? No, I know. That's a little hard. All right. But there's no proof. So what do you want me to say? I have no proof. I have dreams. They got to be dreams. What else? I don't have any proof to say. I don't have anything on video. I don't have any audio. Every time I put a video camera up, I don't see aliens. Matter of fact, I don't get shit when I put stuff up. So it's all in my head. And then, John, you were supposed to put up an audio thing too. So if you can get a way to put just an audio recorder while you sleep or while you're not home, see if there's any whispering going on in that room. You need to do that. COVID. Damn it. I can't get rid of this thing. So I went a little extreme when I said nobody's being abducted, everybody's dreaming. So I'm going to ask you a question and I want you to answer it. What's the most likely answer? Aliens are abducting you and me and everybody else. Some of us know about it, some of us don't. And UFOs are real, we know that, although there's no evidence, really. Even the 3 videos are bullshit. So with that being said, is it just dreams? And people are turning them to their reality? Or it's just no aliens? There's nothing. Isn't that the same thing? If you're dreaming it, there's no real aliens. That's the same thing. I wonder why so many people that claim to be abducted see the same thing. That's what scares me. So I found more videos and I got some interesting things to talk about. Here's Dan Aykroyd's Unplugged with David Sereda. I believe this was 2005. I can't see the copyright. Yeah, 2007. 2005, I was right. Here's a good one. UFOs, 50 Years of Denial. Wow, this was really good, if you can find that one. Here it is. The secret KGB files. This is the one that I thought had, now look, you open it up and you get Roger Moore over here and this little booklet. So let's pull it out. I never pulled it out. Take a look here real quick. Some of these are worth the downloads now, you know, like this one was really good. Wow. There's a lot of other videos you can get. Beat the Devil, The Lucy Show. Oh, this is just ordering DVDs. Anyway, that obviously I was wrong. I don't know. I'd have to put, I can pop this in right now, right? Oh, would I get a copyright thing then? I would, wouldn't I? Oh, maybe I'll put in a home movie of me. We can watch home movies, right? That would be really funny. I think I will, to be honest with you. We'll do that later. Signs from the Sky. This is my favorite DVD of all time. And then I find out some of these are fake. I was told the Earthlights in that movie are fake, but it's a really good DVD. It's just somebody made it. UFOs and Aliens. History Channel. This is 5 DVDs. These are great. Yeah, they're all spread. Obviously, I got one of them missing. Oh, it's over there on the floor. Yeah, I remember seeing it fall out. I don't know why this is here, but the complete second season of Curb Your Enthusiasm. Part 1's over there too. I guess I picked it up. Hey, Dexter. And here's a couple of good ones. Did I already show you guys this one? Above and Beyond and Top Secret 2 DVD set. Are We Really Alone? Star Trek's James Doohan. Scotty. It says it right there on the bottom. James Doohan. Scotty. And finally, this is really good. If you can get your hands on this, you'll have hours of enjoyment. The complete set of Unsolved Mysteries UFOs with Robert Stack. Robert freaking Stack. Some good stuff. Now I'm going to reach in and I'm going to show you some really cool videos here. Hold on. It's coming. Ow. Ah. This big boy. I bought 100 of the most popular things in ufology. Like all these are documentaries and stuff that are hard to find. And the guy gave me a surprise 3 DVD set to show you how to remote view. This was done by supposedly somebody in the CIA. I don't know. It looks like a TED Talk type of thing, right? But all these DVDs are just all UFO stuff and aliens. And I'll pull up those 3 DVDs. I think they're in here somewhere. They were putting a little special thing. Oh, it's upside down. Let's see. Beyond Within, LSD. We have Bohemian's Grove. Hoffman's Potion. The Montauk Project. Philadelphia Experiment. Colonel Corso. NASA Secret Transmission Raw Footage, Alien H-51, Holloman Air Force Base, What Are We Made Of? Do We Exist? Are We Alone? Okay, hold on. The Shocker. What is the Shocker? UFOs Unplugged, The Hollowed Earth, Star Wars Dreams, Laser Weapons, The Moon, Astronauts Gone Wild, Intelligent Design, Scientific Proof, God is Real. My God. Commander X, Alex Crawley, Phil Schneider. I want to look at that. Freemasons. Phil Schneider, Part 2. Ooh, I got some. Oh, that's right. I never watched Part 2. Quantum Astrology. Aleister Crowley, Commander X, The Occult, Alternative 3. Remember that? Sacred Geometry. 100 Reasons Why Evolution is Stupid. Hitler, Auschwitz. Reptilian Agenda. Nikola Tesla. Moon Hoax, Montauk. The New Atlantis. History of Marijuana. JFK Speech, JFK Truth, JFK Deception. Illuminati, Holocaust, FEMA Camps. The Occult, the Mayan Calendar. 3 DVDs on that. Healing Weapons. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is great. I got some fun stuff. We could actually watch this. So I always talked about Jeff Woolwine, right? He's the guy who says he videotaped and recorded 400 UFOs in the first 2 years he ever did anything in UFO world, right? And they were all balloons, and he was hoaxing and lying, and he was trying to make a connection to these funny looking UFOs, which were numbers and shapes of animals. And he says that they were the animals living in the earth, the lizard people. They've got tails. That's not a string. That's the tail of the lizard person. They use those things to abduct children and small animals for food. Children, he says. I'm going to put that DVD in. Petroglyphs in the Sky. This is going to be great. And the next one. Oh, I'm just going to put this in first. We'll do this. This is Vicente Fuentes. He sent this to me from Spain. And it is the original UFOs in Madrid, the fleet. I like the bottom. Very important. So I got to get a P.O. box. I was getting stuff all the time. It was fun. Because you go to that box and you never know what's going to be in there. Do I have it upside down? Hold on.
Picks for the top 20 UFOs caught on camera. For this list, we're looking at the most discussed and debated videos and photos of unidentified flying objects. Some have since been explained, but many remain the subject of debate. Number 20, the Hebei incident. Set against the backdrop of Tianjin, Hebei province, China, this photo can be traced back to at least 1942, although some argue it was actually snapped in 1911. Either way, Japanese student Masujiro Ki...
All right. Matsujiro Yukasochi. Here comes that video. DVD coming up. This is the Madrid. This was so famous. You know, what's really interesting, I was the first person, one of the first people to see it before it went viral. Yeah, I sent it over to Brian Vike, and it went viral, and I missed out on it. But that's okay. I still got like 20,000 clicks, but I didn't care about YouTube back then. All right. So let me cancel that out and open up. There's the video. It's ready to be played. So I'm going to open this up now. And let's watch this together. I wish they would get rid of that. Why would they have that on the screen? Wow, that's pretty cool looking already. I haven't seen it on a better TV. Look at this. So there's over 300. And he thinks there's this one. He called this the mothership, I believe. There was one big cluster of them. But this video went viral, guys. This is how it all started on YouTube with the one, like this video and a couple others. And it's balloons. I mean, you can see it clear as day. That's all these are. And I told the guy, I see strings on all of them. There's strings on almost every one. So I used to use this video as an example of balloons not being UFOs. Because there's strings on these. You can see them. It's clear as day. It looks like nighttime during the day, doesn't it? Doesn't it look like you're looking at the stars? But it's a ridiculous amount. I'm trying to see if they didn't look like balloons and they didn't have these trails, what happened? I mean, trails, if they didn't have the strings. But he knows that. And I think he stays away from getting close, too close. Look at that. Doesn't that look unbelievable? Oh, third phase. What's that? Let's see what's going on. Hey, Rich, great job today on your contribution to tonight's episode on third phase of moon. It's gonna rock. third phase of moon. I can't help it. Now I started. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's gonna be a great episode tonight. I told you guys, and I'll tell third phase. I think they already know because there isn't much to what I did. I couldn't find anything, and plus it's just ridiculous. It's my fault. I appreciate you saying that, but I know what I did and didn't do. But thank you. I am the worst. We're all the worst critics on our own. What's happening? Everything stopped. Yeah, if we started the show tonight at the regular time, we would have got kicked off because my internet went out for 15 minutes. Yeah, 7:15, exactly. So these are balloons. Why are there so many? I don't know. But this was very famous. The UFO fleet over Madrid. I think at the end he shows us, or close to it, the mothership, or what he calls the mothership. This is when cameras really did not have optical imaging stabilizers. This looks like it's a digital camera. It's not high 8. Pretty confident on that. Why? Because my high 8 looks nothing like this. My digital camera looks like this. Look at them all. It's really a ridiculous amount of white dots. This is the record for dots. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It's the most dots you could. Okay, here we go. Look at this cluster, though. So cool. You could see why people would think that these are UFOs. I mean, right here, you got these three like looking like they're in a line. These are close together. You got a couple of clusters. There's so much air swirling around above 100 feet. You have no clue until you're up there. I'm telling you. Third, fade of moon. See, you can see the string on the bottom here on this one. Pause it. It's right there. I mean, you can see it. It's clear as day. But he won't get close. He knows. He knows. He saw it before. Staying away. Look at these little suckers way up here hiding out. I mean, they're just so far away now. It's a good video. But anyway, so let me bring up Jeff Woolwine real quick because it's hilarious. There's nothing funnier than this. Seriously. What's that? Oh, here we are. All right, hold on. Let me get back there. All right, so I'm going to put in the next video. I have more. This is very interesting, actually. I do have the rights to that Madrid one. Now, 14 years later, here comes Jeff Woolwine. I have no idea. I think this is Jeff record all of his stuff put on DVD. I think. Is it ready? Yeah. Oh, not yet. What is this? That's weird. It's telling me there's no... Oh, it popped out. Oh, I didn't put it in all the way. That's what she said. She might have. Yeah, it's in there now. I didn't put it all the way in. There it is. Whoa. Ready? Giddy up. Your display device does not match times. Never ask me again.
UFOs are among us. South Mountain, where the petroglyphs show evidence that the Indians knew all about this. March 13, 1997, the UFOs showed their presence. The Phoenix Lights, and it was seen by masses. Still people hating, still people doubting. Roosevelt came through and destroyed all the petroglyphs on the mountain because they knew they amounted to something, but they didn't want to admit. Now we got rumors of a UFO base under the cliffs.
He had a guy make this song.
I wonder what's happening on the wall.
He made this song about his sightings.
At the right time, you can see snakes devour the heads of mankind. Petroglyphs in the sky, watch some UFOs fly by. We in the southwest Arizona, Sonoran Desert, UFOs are among us. Petroglyphs in the sky, watch some UFOs fly by.
No, this is petroglyphs in the sky.
Arizona, UFOs are among us.
Reflecting back on history, I'm from Arizona, so you know I spit heat. There used to be some Indians running around here with some pens, marking on the walls. And now, it's a new cause. They say it has something to do with UFOs, y'all. I don't know, they put a connection together. I might check it out, and even better, I call up someone like Prophet. He's got video camera equipment. And a partner by the name of Jeff, who's got it on video camera, don't test. We got real live information.
There he is up on the mountain.
It's like I saw a vision.
See
Looked up
him?
the sky over South Mountain, saw a glowing prism. Flying in the sky, moving left and right. Kinda hovering and goes out of sight. All these UFOs gotta say something about the petroglyphs. Being all the truth, all the ancient myths of spirits in the sky. Maybe these were starships, Indians wonder why. In the future, when times get rough, we'll all return to the mountain to get the answers to the question of humanity. All these ships, cure insanity, petroglyphs in the sky.
Everybody,
Watch the
petroglyph. Oh,
UFOs fly
again.
by. We in the southwest
This sucks.
Arizona. Sonoran desert, UFOs are among us. Petroglyphs in the sky. Watch them UFOs fly by. We in the southwest Arizona. UFOs are among us.
UFOs will get you a boner. Because I'm in Arizona with my UFO boner. I don't know what this is. That's not Arizona, is it? Oh, yeah. Wait, you can't. I can't play this music. I'm sorry. He's just such a loser. He is so bad. It's not even funny. Yeah, I'm glad. I hope you got copyright for that song. Oh, it's hysterical. You see what he did? See this? Seeing UFOs over Phoenix.com? Because my website was doing so well, he used me, my name, and Jeff Willis's UFO websites because we had the two popular ones. CN UFOs was my website, but it was the letters CNUFOS, and over Phoenix was Jeff. Jeff was UFOs over Phoenix. So we were fighting with him so much that he decided to make this him. He combined them both, seeing UFOs over Phoenix. But his piece of shit website is Petroglyphs in the Sky. It's a hogwash of shit. God, he's the worst. I mean, and the scariest guy I've seen in ufology. All right, he's using copyright stuff. I can't. So he thinks that these dots, he thinks these are the Phoenix lights. Capiche? Wow. Thanks. See? I don't know if that's copyright music. Probably not. So those are flares right there. That's what Jeff taped. So did I. So there's a he called that the tadpole. You could even see the little nipple where the string is on that would be on this thing. It's nothing. He was on the news for that thing. They asked him to be on the news. He says that's what these are. On the rocks, they're the UFOs. He's making comparisons to the balloon, the balloons he sees in the sky to the things on the rocks. It's magical. 400 UFO. Oh, here he is, Master.
Most of you recognize me from the UFO sightings I've been filming here in Phoenix, Arizona. Today we're going to take a hike up South Mountain.
Please take a long walk off a short mountain.
And to discuss some of the history
That's not how it
that
goes.
is involved in these
Yes, those were flares, Nixa.
petroglyphs. Some of the history I'd like to go into is the first park ranger here in Phoenix, Arizona. Charles Holberg was the first park ranger, and he was established in February 1st of 1929. He was in charge of making sure the landscape wasn't disturbed. He actually was friends with the Native Americans here. They were at war with anybody, but yet fell, and all of a sudden they left.
So Jeff told me that in 2012 that he's going to move away from Phoenix because there's going to be a major flood, that California is going to fall into the ocean. It's written on the rocks. Meanwhile, nobody else can see what the frig he's talking about. And 2012 came, he was still in the city. What are you doing? I thought the city was going to fall apart.
We're close by.
Oh my God. Oh, look at this shit. 99 red love balloons. Day before my birthday, too. How dare he? All you got to do is just blur it out a little bit. You know, don't bother focusing. Even better, try. Wow. Look at this, guys.
One day, the sun worship stopped, and some would say the spirits got uneasy and they got upset, and they in fact took these people away.
And that's going to happen again, he said. They're here to watch us since 2004. Do you know I have the same exact thing on video? But it's balloons. So this mountain that Jeff lives near is 3,000 feet up. It's a tall mountain. Not a, you know, and the heat rises at the base of the mountain and it swirls upward. So a lot of the objects, this isn't close to the mountain, but most of them that he catches are. And what they do, they rise and then they get caught in the updraft, and the wind, you know, doesn't go up against the mountain anymore, and it hits the open air and things start swirling around and moving in all directions. And he says, you know, they're intelligent. But that's all that is. He's playing. I know that song. I've heard that before.
There were survivors to this Holocaust. They hid within the mountains here in the Valley of the Sun. They were a witness to what was going on here. So they all gathered up their gold idols and they buried them within the mountains here in the valley in tombs. And they vowed never to come back here into the Valley of the Sun, because they knew if they were going to live here again, eventually they would have to go back to war with these spirits of the earth and sky. So they buried their idols in gold tombs and they went back to Mexico.
That's what happened. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying tonight's little broadcast of bullshit, lies, and deceit.
I've learned that when the spirals end downward, the doorway, the porthole, if you will.
He calls it a porthole. Right? Isn't it a portal?
Is on the ground here. I've learned that when the spirals end downward, the doorway, the porthole, if you will, is on the ground here. When the spiral ends,
He does
upwards,
worship woodchucks.
that means the doorways in
How
the
much
sky.
could a woodchuck chuck if a
You're
woodchuck could chuck
Phoenix
wood?
lights. That's when these things just pop up, do a formation, and then pop out.
Him and his friggin' dramatic music.
Now, if you look real closely,
You can see the letter R for Richard. That's Richard Giordano. And B for bullshit. Because Richard is known as bullshit.
dragon. Here we got some petroglyphs here. Above what looks like a coyote. You see, the petroglyphs on South Mountain are symbols of worship.
The video was better than that. I'm already getting a copyright claim for this music. What an idiot I am, right?
He seems to have this staff or a type of weapon.
Just like you. He's got a stick just like he does. Wow, he's amazing. He must be just like the aliens. Jesus. He is one sick motherfucker.
Patience and a lot of understanding.
Look, that's a lot of meth. It's a lot of drugs. It's a lot of a lot. Oh, yeah. Oh, this guy's definitely, there he is, his famous one. That's what he's famous for, that piece of shit right there. You can see multiple colors, red, white, and blue. I can't do this anymore, guys. I know you can't watch it anymore either. All right, please tell me you don't want to see this. All right. Okay. God almighty. I have more DVDs. I should have been looking. Hold on. I thought I had a few more slick ones in here for you. Secret of the Matrix. Bill Clinton. Oh, here's another one. Oh, my remote viewing course. I want to see what this looks like. I'm going to put it in. I'm going to put it in. Is it okay if I put it in? All right. Get a shoehorn or some shit. You got a shoehorn or some shit like that? Remember Eddie Murphy? Remember when you were young? Dick would be sliding all down and shit, and the girl be on the bed going, "That's not it." And you'd be like, "You got a shoehorn or some shit like that?" Eddie Murphy, Delirious, 1982. Yeah, 82. Here is this is the remote viewing DVD. Select to choose what happens with removable devices. No thanks, I don't care. Oh, this type of disc is not supported. I have everything supported on this computer. Who are you telling? Are you kidding me? I have everything. Oh, come on now. I guess we're not going to watch it. What? Oh, I know where the other DVDs are. They're in my bedroom. I was actually starting to watch them a year ago. Harp, Vince Foster, Clinton Chronicles. Anyway, I thought I had... Anyway, I don't know. That was interesting, though. That's for damn sure. Jeff Woolwine. Let me see what's wrong with this DVD. Oh, it's a CD and MP3. That should work. I guess not. I guess I have to set it up for that. I don't know. Why can't I play a CD? Are you kidding me? That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. Sorry, guys. Let me get on here. I have one more thing to show you. This has nothing to do with UFOs. I'm going to show you something rare in the rock world. I've talked about it, and it just happened to be sitting right next to the DVDs. See this? This is the original Metallica Kill 'Em All. You can see it's been used like really bad. But this record is worth $300. Want to see why? Metallica, side 1. Kill 'Em All. Hit the Lights, the Four Horsemen, Motorhead. Okay. Here's side 2. This is why it's very rare. Merciful Fate. It's a misprint. Watch. Metallica. Merciful Fate. This is a rare. Look at, I mean, there's not a scratch on this thing. I mean, it is in excellent shape. It really is. I don't know if you can see that. Other than the dust, there's no scratches. I took care of my records. It's just been used. And it's 30. 30 years old. I got this in 1982. Between 1982 and 1983. This album came out in 81, I think. Doesn't even say. But Merciful Fate is a very odd band. It's good. It's more like operatic type of music. I can't explain it. You just have to listen to it. You won't like it. I know if you like regular rock or AC/DC and you're into that and you're not a metal guy, you wouldn't appreciate Merciful Fate for the uniqueness that is Merciful Fate. Let me get rid of this screen here because I'm having a hard time seeing around this. I can't see the X on my monitor. There we go. All right. So anyway, that was a little. We went on a tour just for about half an hour. Where did we go tonight? It was just such a weird night. Anyway, I got some more to go. I'm willing to go longer, so let's keep it going. I was showing you the best 20 of the best sightings. You know, the Belgium UFO sighting was the UFO wave that they had from 87 to 90. And then somebody tries to put some disinformation out there, I think. See, this is what happens when there's real sightings, a real wave, a UFO flap, as you will. There's always somebody to tell you it was a hoax. Like this, watch.
Reaching a crescendo in late March of that year. When a UFO was picked up on radar one night, 2 Air Force pilots investigated, coming up empty-handed. While they didn't see anything, 143 other individuals supposedly did. For over 20 years, ufological group SOBEP claimed the photo was authentic, but the photographer eventually revealed it was a hoax. Writer Marc Allais attributed the Belgian UFO wave to the media and SOBEP spreading misinformation, causing a mass delusion.
Indeed, there is something going on in Belgium which is beyond our control.
Number 18, Houston, we have a problem. In August 2014,
I don't like this
social
one.
media was bombarded with photos.
Let's go to the next one. This next one really bothers me.
Activity in the sky and started filming. He kept his eyes on the skies throughout the next few years, recording a treasure trove of UFO footage. The UFO that repeatedly pops up in these videos certainly looks like a spacecraft, even calling to mind the ones from War of the Worlds. Upon further inspection, some claim that you can spot 2 alien heads peeping out of what appears.
You are not going to see detail that far away, but I guess you are.
Appears to be a window or a door. Our eyes may be deceiving us, but ufologist Nick Pope described Yalman's findings as, quote, a turning point for Turkish UFO studies, adding, quote, the authorities can no longer turn a blind eye to this phenomenon.
Well, that was in 2008. What are we doing 12 years later? What are we doing? 12 years later, we're no closer. Do you see why this insanity is never going to end? I hate this UFO world. The Lubbock lights were bullshit. Even though they have a real, check this out. You're going to hate this. Just what they say. Not because it's not her fault, but the way they tried to debunk this. And this is a real UFO sighting with a photo. Whoops.
In August 1951, 3 Texas Technological College professors noticed somewhere between 20 and 30 lights shimmering in the sky. 5 days later, Texas Tech freshman Carl Hart Jr. gazed out his bedroom window to find a cluster of lights forming a V-shape. Hart managed to take 5 photos of the lights, getting them published in various newspapers and Life magazine. This caught the attention of the Air Force, which launched an investigation. At first, they believed the Lubbock lights were really plovers. The Air Force eventually announced that it wasn't a bird or a spaceship, but a, quote, easily explainable natural phenomenon, without unveiling what the phenomenon actually was. Well, that's not suspicious at all. Number 14.
Oh, I must be thinking of some other video where they said that some guy, I can't remember his name, said it was probably birds with lights on them. Can you believe that? Birds?
Salem, Massachusetts, 1952. As if being the site of infamous witch trials wasn't bad enough, Salem was also invaded by aliens at one point. Okay, maybe we're exaggerating just a tad, but this was definitely a weird occurrence. On August 3rd, 1952, a US Coast Guard looked outside a lab to find 4 large, vibrant lights up above. The 21-year-old guard snapped a photo through a window, and people have been making calculated guesses as to the exact nature of these objects ever since. Flying saucers? A witch's spell? Lamplights? In any
I think that's just the artifact of the light, but nonetheless.
case, Salem just got even eerier. Number 13, ISS Light Beam. In 2016, a video surfaced on YouTube from NASA's live feed of the International Space Station, seemingly showing an object making atmospheric entry. The feed was then suspiciously cut off, although NASA claims that this was due to technical difficulties, and the object was likely debris or lights from Earth.
Of course.
However, a subsequent video from the same feed showed what appeared to be a similar object departing Earth, followed by a bright golden beam of light.
Is this a UFO leaving the Earth, making the jump to hyperspace? These are real images from the International Space Station's live feed. They show a spherical object leaving the vicinity of the Earth and traveling upwards. As the object disappears, a beam of light shoots out.
Come on now. See, this is what's phenomenal right here. Oh, third phase. I need to talk to you later. I'm sure we will. But I got a document, a couple of them, and I forgot I had them. They're on my old phone. And I got to talk to you about these documents. There's so many. And I don't want to say it on live radio or podcast because of who I got it from.
This wouldn't be the last time that conspiracy theorists gravitated
Pretty
towards
cool.
the ISS. In 2020, the feed captured another object moving over Earth. It was later reported that this was a retired communications component being jettisoned, although we're definitely keeping a close watch on.
This Rick and Bubba show, I have some interesting videos that they were talking about, but I'm afraid with these guys, because they're an actual radio show and they have a lot of subscribers, like 50,000, I think I would probably get in trouble for playing it, but nonetheless, I'm going to get a claim tonight, that's for sure.
Delay and what's happening right now.
Launched on September 12th, 1991, the STS-48 mission's goal was to deploy satellites from the Space Shuttle Discovery.
This scene shows the actual release of URs with the mechanical arm. The arm is being backed away from the spacecraft.
In UFO circles, though, the mission is best remembered for footage captured on September 15th. While not easy to make out, the video shows objects zooming by and bright lights flashing in Earth's orbit. According to NASA, these were ice particles responding to the engine jets. Astronomer Phil Plait has backed up these claims, but we gotta admit
It's Philip Platt. Plate. Just because it's spelled Platte.
believer in us likes to wonder.
Isn't it
It's not
Philip
the only
Platt?
space shuttle mission to have caught ufologists' eyes. In 1996, footage from STS-75 seemed to show objects buzzing around the broken tether of a drifting satellite. Debris or curious visitors?
Well, the long line is a tether. And there's a little bit of debris that kind of flies with us.
Number 11, the Kaikauta Lights. It's only fitting that the Kaikauta Lights surfaced the year after Star Wars and Close Encounters 54. Air traffic control specialists from Wellington tracked the lights, which an Australian television crew then recorded in color. The TV crew came along for the cargo plane's next flight from Wellington back to Christchurch. Shortly after takeoff, the crew captured footage of a giant illuminated orb. New Zealand's Ministry of Defense has provided several possible explanations, including lights from boats, cars, or Venus, but alternative explanations abound.
Others say it could have been an unusually bright sighting of Venus or merely radio and light wave transmissions. But for those who believe, even the publication of such sightings is a breakthrough.
Number 10, the Black Knight Satellite. The Black Knight Satellite remains one of the most famous conspiracy theories in UFO circles. It's said that this mysterious satellite has been orbiting Earth for 13,000 years. In 1954, UFO investigator Donald Kehoe claimed that the Air Force had discovered 2 artificial satellites, despite the fact that such technology did not exist at the time. It would be another 3 years until we launched the first artificial satellite, Sputnik. Regardless, various newspapers like the St. Louis Post-Dispatch and San Francisco Examiner picked up the story. The Black Knight
I am not a fan of the Black Knight satellite. I want to be. Wait, hold on. I shouldn't have done that.
Others are not
I know Third Phase did a thing on it.
letting go of their Black Knight theory. Number 9, the Phoenix Lights.
All right, we got to watch
The Phoenix Lights have inspired a documentary and multiple horror movies, but nobody can say for sure what happened on March 13th, 1997.
In 1997, you took part in one of the largest military cover-ups in United States history.
That's correct. That's correct. I did do that. That's right. Yeah.
This incident can be broken into 2 phases. First, a V-shaped formation was seen flying over Phoenix, although little footage exists of this event, and
No footage exists of this event. Get it right, Mojo.
footage we do have is low quality. There's more documentation of the second event, which saw 5 circular lights floating in the night sky.
There were many events.
There were 9 lights. Get your facts straight. God, that's it. Now here's Dr. Lynn. First of all, she didn't want to be involved with this. Then took 7 years for her to go public, even though everybody knew who she was in Phoenix. She wrote the documentary, The Phoenix Lights, an inside guide or something like that to the lights. And she made the documentary, right? Great. Then, what do you think happens after so many years? Oh, now she talks to the aliens, communicates with them. No shit. This is a woman, child psychologist, doctor, whatever else she's got. Brilliant mind. But she doesn't have the critical thinking. She's missing it. And I always felt that Dr. Lynn was given way too much credit. And believe it or not, there was a lot of people at the time in Phoenix very angry with her because she didn't take what they said and put it in the documentary, the truth, the real stuff. This was all about Dr. Lynn and the Phoenix Lights. It should have been about everybody. But I understand she wanted a new career. And by the way, she was an actress when she was younger. She was in plays. She always wanted to make it famously. I think this is her way of making it to some sort of some semblance of movie star. Ma?
3 p.m. in the afternoon and continuing all the way until 5:30 the next morning.
With numerous photographs, video.
Dark Rider. Oh my God, what are you doing, man? Really? Wow, I don't even know what to say. $200 super chat. You got to stop. That's a showstopper, right? Wouldn't you agree? I stopped them for 99 cents for 200, but that's really. Thank you. And damn it, that is just very nice. Thank you. I will it'll go to good use. It's going to the next project. Believe me, everything I said I was gonna get with the super chat money, donations, everything, haven't I not gotten it? $2,500 computer, the drone for UFO hunting and other stuff to make the videos cool. I needed that drone. But this is going to the next, whatever it is. I don't spend this money. It goes right into the GUFON fund. Thank you so much, Dark Rider. Thank you. $200. My God, I feel guilty even just seeing that number. Woo! Well, I hope it's entertaining. I hope, because don't spend your money, sorry, Third Phase, on a certain movie. Tenet. Shh. All right, back to this. Thank you. And let me show you something real quick. You see what they're trying to do? You see the lie, right? Look, these are in a straight line. They're not in a straight line. They never are. This one's up. This one's low. This one's low. This one's a little low. This one's lower. So don't tell me. And don't ignore the follower. This guy's very important to the triangle. So is there a triangle right here. You know what I mean? People said when they saw at 8:15, they saw the real Phoenix lights, because I think these are flares. I'm not 100% positive, and I'll tell you why in a minute. People said when they saw the UFO go over them, they felt like they could reach up and touch it. They were able to see in between the lights, but it was distorted. Like it was part of one craft. Like the lights were in a canister and they had the swirling effect. And they said it was as if the light was made of the same thing as the ship, if that makes sense. Like the ship and the lights were all the same material, but somehow these lights just appeared. Now, and people said they can see the stars disappear. One lady said she was able to see the stars disappear for a second, but then you could see through, like the Predator, you know, you're able to see through it. Like the Invisible Woman's spaceship. Now, the reason I tell you these are flares, because there's a mountain back here. And these lights are moving away from the cameraman, right? Because Discovery Channel did an overlay of the mountains. So they went there during the day, got into the same exact spot where it was recorded, and put the daytime footage of the mountains here. When the lights passed by the mountain, the peaks, that's when the lights disappeared. And they disappeared in the same sequence as they did on video. So when this one right here went through the peak, it started to disappear. Then this one goes out, and then this one goes past another peak, and so on. That's why I call them flares. And it was 3 months later that the Maryland National Guard said that they deployed some flares that they can't land, apparently, with the flares attached to their craft. So they had to just drop them, and they did. Of course, it was a distraction from the 8:15 sighting. There were sightings that were reported from 3 o'clock in the afternoon all the way to 5 a.m. Now, the weird thing about this is a lot of the sightings were coming reported from Tucson, but there's no video. This is the only video, and it's flares. So we lose. I don't understand. Well, back then in 97, there were no phones with screens on them. It was only a couple of years later that the phones came out with the screens that we can go on the internet. We were still using flippers back then. I know I lost my flip phone in the mountain. It fell out of my pocket and didn't know, and I lost it. Anyway.
Videos and eyewitness accounts, though,
I just told you everything.
A giant question mark continues to hover over Phoenix. While the U.S. Air Force chalked the lights up to military flares, many have argued against these claims. And even Arizona Governor
Dickhead Fife Symington, that's Jeff Blake. Fife Symington lied. He was the one that had the alien come on the stage. They said they had a news, they interrupted the day for a special news bulletin. And he walks out and says, "We catch the people who were responsible for the Phoenix lights. Can you bring the culprit out, please?" And they bring out a guy in an alien costume. And then Fife Symington here was the governor. And then he says, "You people take this too seriously." Supposedly, behind the scenes, he was real excited to find out what these Phoenix lights were. Because at the time he said he didn't mention that he saw them. But 10 years later, when he wasn't governor anymore, years later, he says, "Oh, I did see the Phoenix lights. As a matter of fact, I came home from work at 8:30 to sit down and have dinner with my family. And we turned on the TV and they were talking about a UFO sighting happened. So I got in my car. That's his story. This is his story. So I get in my car and I drive over to Squaw Peak Mountains, which is in Paradise Valley, where Dr. Lin lives. And he says, I was walking around the park and there were a couple of people milling around, he says. And then they started pointing up at the sky in the north and a huge craft flew right over us. Now, I've been doing this 16, 17 years. I've never turned on the TV, heard of a UFO sighting happening, and go out and actually find it? Well, come to find out, I did a lot of research, a lot. And I have 2 episodes on what this guy did. And I spoke to Bill Burns from UFO Magazine and UFO Hunters. I was on his show a couple of years ago with his wife. And he told me a story that was totally different than what he told us. Fife Symington told him a totally different story. And Bill Burns on the show, he goes, you know, Rich, we knew he was lying. His story didn't jive with what was happening. First of all, there was nothing. I researched this. He said he turned on the TV at 8:30 and they were talking about a UFO sighting. Not true. The first UFO report on TV didn't come out until 10 p.m. And it was a short little thing. UFO sighting in Phoenix got people talking at 10. And that was right around 2 minutes to 10, you know. So there was nothing on the radio, nothing on the TV at 8:30. We'll even give him till 9 o'clock. Nothing. Because there was nothing on at 9. So what Dickhead did was basically lie. He lied. And I'll tell you why. Phoenix really didn't like what he did when he brought the alien out on stage, because there was 10,000 witnesses to this event, maybe 50,000, but 10,000 people have reported seeing it. So it's probably 20,000. It's a lot. So people were real mad. So this guy doesn't like it when people don't like him. He's a little bitch. That's why he sucked as governor too. He's a little bitch. He doesn't have the cojones. You know, he's got no balls. And he didn't like it that people didn't like the way he treated that situation. And he always got shit for it. He'd be out in public and people would give him shit for it. So, with his ego bruised, he lied and said he saw it. He had enough information, but when you lie, it's hard to remember all this information, especially details that you need to tell James Fox from I Know What I Saw and the other movie, Out of the Blue, and some other ones. One of my favorites. And when he told the story, he gave a third story out. He had 3 different stories. He changed it. I'm not sure if he heard what I had said about him, because it was popular at the time when I made that video. And I said, Fife Symington lied about seeing UFOs over Phoenix, and I can prove it. And I did. It's a great episode I made. As a matter of fact, I may replay that some night because it's that good. This guy's a piece of shit. Anyway, I don't like him. But he had a little ego bruise, so I'm going to lie and make everybody like me now, and I'm going to tell them why I lied. I couldn't tell everybody that I saw a UFO. Imagine a governor saying that at the time. Do you know what that would have done? Yeah, it would have made your career go in the toilet. Poor guy. Can't handle. You had enough money. You're getting retirement. Don't be a bitch. So you lose your government status, your governor status, I should say. And now it's okay to come out and tell the truth. Bullshit. Tell us what really happened. You got home and you watched it on TV with the rest of us, you piece of I can't stand that guy. you know, when it happens at home, it's different. Hey, I got to show you guys something. So it's coming up, okay? And we are going to be doing this in about an hour and a half. 2 hours, what is that? 1 a.m. So 2.5 hours from now, 10:30, 11:30, 12, yeah, 2.5 hours from now, we're going to be seeing this right here. This is what we've been working on with Third Phase, this little project here. Top UFO alien videos that can't be explained. It's Guardian on the left and Skinny Bob on the right. I have really drove myself nuts. There's nothing that I found. I hope the other people that are in this video know more than I did, because all I could do was what I didn't see. And I tried to incorporate that. I think I did it with this one, the Guardian, right? Or was it Skinny Bob? I can't remember. I'm all flustered here. I can't remember. Always give a thumbs up. All right. So that'll be coming up at 1 a.m. my time. That's 4 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Central, 2 a.m. Mountain, and I'm on Pacific. And that's 11:10 p.m. Hawaii time. That's got to be weird being in Hawaii because of the time. Like the whole United States goes to sleep, right? And it's only 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock for Hawaii. They got all night, right? But then what happens? New York gets up at 6, right? 6 a.m. It's midnight for Hawaii, Third Phase. It's got to be difficult to, like, I guess if you want to do a live show, you do it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Anyway, if you can make it, great. If you can't, then see it tomorrow. But I don't know. I think this is going to be great, actually, because I know when I was investigating, doing the little work that I, doing what I can, I don't think, I don't know what I was going to say. But anyway, it was just very interesting trying to find a trail of any kind for either one of these. Like Guardian. You guys know Guardian, right? I actually have the video right here. I'm going to just play it real quick. I'm not going to say anything. Third Phase, I don't think they would mind that I do this because it's not doing anything but showing the Guardian video. And we all know Skinny Bob, but not a lot of people know the Guardian because it's just not talked about that much. It's from 1991, but I have a 1 minute and 51 second video. Yeah, I'm going to play it. It shouldn't be it should be good. Just so you know what you're in for. All right, let me pull this up. Oh, I got to get rid of that. Yeah, you're right. Let's start that. We'll share it, and then we'll do that. And I believe that's it. Here we go. In full screen in 3, 2, 1. Up. 1, 2, 3. Sorry. I know. I was muted. So what I was saying is it's a guy or girl, we don't know, who is secretly recording the landing of a UFO in a field. To the left of this UFO is what looks like a beacon, a fire that was lit on the ground to show the UFO where to land. So this guy records this, calls himself Guardian, puts it on a VHS tape, puts his thumbprint on the sticker on the top of the VHS tape and sends it out to different people and news agencies, not just one video. He's done this a few times. And nobody knows who it is. I don't want to give anything else away. So I'll play this and now you know. There's no sound. Yeah. This was on Unsolved Mysteries. It's been around for years. And the light, see what's weird. See, there's the fires. There's the UFO. I'm just going to let it play for a second here until it's concluded. Then we'll go back. What's up, Davo? Davoil. Davo. Long Island Bigfoot. I love that. Who else is here? Niksha, Lunar Sparkles. How you guys doing? Perhaps Appuccino. Glad to see you. Nikki Sakic. Dark Rider, you are nuts. You are nuts. Dark Rider gave a $200 super chat today. Just weird. When I see them show up the way they do as red, I know it's a big amount. So what happened? See, this is interesting, right? So I noticed this strobe light. At one point, it looks like the light is leaving, going somewhere, but I don't know if that's just the person moving forward or backward, creating that effect. But you can see, there it goes. I mean, come on, man. You can see it reflecting off the top of what looks like a disc. I don't know. So there was a woman. Oh, I don't want to give it away. Well, you already know. Yeah, this is common knowledge, I guess, with this sighting. So what you see here, the landing site, that's what they're calling it, and the UFO. Now, the story goes like this. There was a woman who lived right nearby, not that far away, and she saw the event. So she says. And on Unsolved Mysteries, they really used the actual witness as the actor. Yeah, it was fun to find that out. So she gave her story and said, I saw this, it landed, and then it went straight up and took off. And then she said when it was leaving, these lights turned off. The next day, she goes out to see what burned out in her field. There was no burn marks. So I don't know, man. That is Guardian. And that's all I can say for that right now. Skinny Bob, on the other hand, there was a little more that looked like you could find with Skinny Bob than Guardian. Guardian, I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything. And Lord knows, I looked. And you know what? It's not only that I looked this weekend, but I remember looking a long time ago for information. I wasn't thinking who made this at the time, but I was thinking, where can I find more information about Guardian? And I knew what I was in for when I was already 10 pages deep in Google on the search. I knew it was just getting ridiculous. Guardian. So many things called Guardian. I don't know if I would probably still be searching days later for it. Anyway, that's coming up on third phase in a couple hours. Pretty cool. Yeah, we're trying to find out what the frigonometry is going on with that sighting. All right, I got something great. This is fun right here, what we're going to do. Have you guys seen this on Facebook? The Ancient Earth, where you can look back 700 million years and see where you lived looked like. So we're going to do that. It's called Ancient Earth Globe. Here it is. And I thought this would be a fun addition for tonight. So here we are, 20 million years ago was the last time I checked where I lived. So I'm going to put in 100, 200 million years ago. No, let's go 100. 105 million years ago. And I got to put in my city, Phoenix. And here we go. And that's what it looked like in Phoenix 105 million years ago. Wow. Look at this. Oh, that's crazy. Look at Florida underwater. The United States was almost torn in half. But here's Phoenix, still sucking up that sun. Look at that. Hasn't changed that much. But look at California. So cool. All right, now I'm going to go 500 million, 400. We'll double it up. Phoenix. What? Are you kidding me? Oh my God, no. How could that be? It's all underwater. I thought Arizona was underwater 100,000 years ago, but 4 million. Look at the United States isn't even a thing. Hey, we're going to look around a little more. All right, let's just go to 750 mil. 600 then? All right, we'll go to 600. 540. How is this possible? That's the, all right, you got to turn this up a little bit. I hate this thing. I can't figure it out. Still, no matter how I get it. There we go. Nope. I want to spin it. And I want this part. Your sister's got 9 humps. Anyway, the United States is elongated here because I can't figure it out. Oh my God, I'm going to hurt myself. I'm literally going to hurt I'm going to murder me right now. Put the knife down, Rich. No, I got to kill me. No, put it down. I'm killing me. All right, we're going to go to 750. Come on. Where it lands, nobody knows. What? Oh, look at South America. Wait, it's elongated again. Wow. That is bizarre. So this is California. This is all messed up. Oh, look at this. The Hawaiian Islands. Wow. Oh my God. How do they know? They don't know. All right, let's go to 20 million years ago. You got to be kidding me. It looks pretty much like it does now. Except the Baja of California is weird. Unbelievable. Look at the peninsula of Florida. It's all underwater. 20 mil. Wow. God, I could do this all day. For one day, that's it. Let's see what the rest of the world looked like. All right, Africa. Right there. Wow, that looks weird, huh? 20 million years ago. Whoa, what a messed up area this is. What the? Boy, I tell you, I don't know. What is that? That is Mesopotamia, Egypt area. Yeah. Wow. Look how beautiful our land is, huh? Where's Hawaii? Is there no Hawaii? I guess not. Should be right here. Well, let's put in a Hawaii zip code. Let's do that. Honolulu. Could not resolve location for Honolulu. Hawaii? Hilo. I guess it didn't exist? How's this possible? Pangea? Oh, it was the Pangea time. Hawaii. Kanahoe? This is not right. Why can't I do Hawaii? This is bullcrap. All right. That's not cool, man. Let's go. Let's see if, well, I don't even want to. Now I'm mad. What else can we, anybody want me to put in a city? Does anybody care? Hello? Does anybody care? All right, I'll put in New York. You are watching GUFON tonight. We are doing a Sunday special. We've been on for a couple of hours, 2 hours and 46 minutes. We are nearing the end of this broadcast. I'm glad you could join us here for a little while. We're looking at global Earth, or what is this called? Historic Earth, 20 million years ago. Here's New York. 20 million is as far as the most, wait, we can, zero? No. So let's go to 200 million years in the past. You know what I want to see? Oh, look at this. Pangea. Yeah, here it is. Wow. Look at this. See, here's what happens with the Earth. Look at how bizarre. Look at this. If that's even remotely possible, that is so cool. I wish we had this now. You always want what you can't have, right? But look how cool this is. The water running, the mist, this must have turned in. Well, wait a second. So what happens is, okay, see right here how it's connected? So this is very interesting. I bet you that's what the flood is that hit the United States. When these broke open, something happened where all the water must have rushed in and it ran across the plains, because there's evidence of that. Yeah. Also, well, we're too far. The Ice Age was what, 10,500 years ago? We can only go back 20 million. I wish we can go back 10,000. But this is amazing to me. This is dinosaur time. No wonder. Look at this. Wow. I hope that's not fake. I hope they're not jiving us. So was there Hawaii? Let's see. Yeah, well, wow. Huh. I don't know. Hawaii popped up a little bit later, I think. It's not that old. Hawaii is only a couple 100,000 years old, right? Like 500,000? This is late Triassic. An extinction event is about to happen, resulting in the disappearance of 76% of all terrestrial and marine life species and greatly reducing surviving populations. Some families, such as plesiosaurs, crocodiles, mammals, and fish, were minimally affected. The first true dinosaurs emerged. Wow. So let's go 170. This is the Jurassic period. So the dinosaurs were really jiving it up here. Look at this. Okay, so it opened up a little in the United States. There's New York. There's Phoenix, Arizona. So Wow. 30 million years, a lot happened, huh? 30 million years. Isn't that where we just were? Right? Oh, no, we were at 170 million. No, we were at 200. So let's go 150. Wow. 20 more million years. And you have late Jurassic. The earliest lizards have appeared. Primitive placental mammals have evolved. Dinosaurs dominate both land masses. There's two. Oh, God. So, yeah, even when you look at the North and South Pole now, you don't really see the ice because there was none. Wasn't the Earth early Cretaceous period? The world is warm, has no polar ice caps. Large reptiles dominate, mammals remain small. Flowering plants evolve and spread throughout the world. That is so bizarre. Look at that. So yeah, you can see South America and Africa. You always saw that on the map. You knew they were together. So let's go to where the Earth was younger one more time. 750 million years ago. God, it's not even the same. It's not even the same. I don't even know what this is. Where's all the land? Oh, so you know what's happening? Here's what I think. You want to know what I think? I know you do. And then we'll get out of here. Oh, thanks, Long Island Bigfoot. Thanks, Corey. I appreciate you guys saying that. Thank you very much. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, then I'll stay. We'll keep going. I've got a lot of mo. So, what I think happened here, you're looking at 750 million years in the past. Doesn't look like there's that much land here compared to what's now. So what I think happened is Earth formed, I think, was an ice ball. I think Earth may have been an ice ball. Something hit the Earth and created, it may have, I don't know what happened, but I think something may have hit the Earth. See, this doesn't make sense. This is why evolution and creation fight all the time. Because I look at the Earth and I see this as a machine. Now remember, 750 million years, 14 billion years that they think. I think we're going to find out when the James Webb telescope should go up next April. We're going to find out. They said this, not me, that Hubble will be extinct because we're going to see 33% further into the past. What does that mean? 14 billion years now. Well, 33% further is another about 5 million years. So they're going to see, or 5 billion, they're going to see 20 to 23 billion years into the past. So what does that tell you? It's forever. This shit never ends. I don't know what we are, but we're stuck in this place. We're far away from everything else. And I think that's for a reason. I think the planets, everything was made. I think we're in somebody's playground. You want to say God, be my guest. I think we're in a playground. Let me tell you why. The Earth, where'd all the water come from? It's not from a trillion billion rocks hitting the Earth, ice. It's because that ain't it. Now they think the Earth was a snowball for a long time. It was a water planet. It was made that way. For whatever reason, we have a molten core center that's spinning so fast, it creates a shield around the planet. What is it called? What do they call that around the Earth? A magnetic field, which deflects radiation from the sun in space, which gives us a chance to live. Then the soup starts cooking, right? The Earth is spinning. The force field around the Earth is being made as we speak. Oxygen is changing. Everything's being enriched. The water is creating clouds. The clouds are, it's a runaway greenhouse effect, yes. In the early days, I think that's what happened. I don't know if the moon, whatever planet that was, I think what happened is whatever's in that asteroid belt, something blew up that planet. And you see that? Whatever that thing was, I think could have hit Earth. I don't know where the moon came from, but there's been writings that the moon was brought here by two twin brothers. Isn't that the story? That's weird, third phase. So, anywho, as weird as this is, the Earth was very warm. I mean, it was like Mars in the beginning. It was water. It was hot. It was just crazy. And then it cooled off for whatever reason. When the moon got there, I think it cooled it off. The moon was never, it wasn't always there. But the moon was brought in and was very close to the Earth. Whenever it settled in, they think it was very close. And there was a strong tidal tugging, a tug on the Earth, which elongated it, which caused high tide, low tide. Now that's what we have now. And I think the moon is moving away centimeters, a couple of centimeters every year, and eventually will be gone, and Earth will lose its access because the moon keeps us from wobbling out of control, which is weird. Why are we spinning? Why, if the moon wasn't here, would we be that far out of control? Because something hit it, right? So without the moon, we wouldn't be able to have a stable environment for molecules, atoms, whatever the trigonometry this stuff is, to sit there and cook. And it cooked for a couple of billion years. And then, who knows how? Maybe by lightning? Whatever the mix was that started life, it just, I don't know, maybe panspermia, where other planets, for whatever reason, either got hit by another rock and dislodged their land mass, and it went into space, and it came and landed on Earth with their genetic makeup. And eventually that's probably what happened. And eventually those cells, just perfect environment for whatever, and life started. I think life would have been here without the moon. It just would be very different. If we never got hit, see, that's why it's very strange. Our moon doesn't make sense. It's way too big for our planet. And the way it syncs up with the sun and we get solar eclipses is also weird. And what are solar eclipses? Who cares? Do they mean something? No. Just so happens that's the cycle and where the moon is and everything. But it is weird. The Mayans couldn't wait for those solar eclipses, right? Those lunar eclipses too. They knew when they were coming. How did they know all that? So then you look at the Earth here on Ancient Planet, and the whole time the Earth, the lava is coming up through these volcanoes and creating land. Creation, it's creating land. And eventually there's so much land, it covers 30% of the Earth, and the other 70% is water. And it's just weird how we have this atmosphere that protects us from space. We have this magnetic force field around the planet that protects us from the radiation and other things. We are just far enough away from the sun and not too far away. We've got the perfect Goldilocks situation for us and everything else on the planet. What I want to know is, were the dinosaurs wiped out on purpose to make room for man? I'm reaching. What was it? How many, what was it, 65 million years ago? Can we go, let's go back 66, 1 million years before dinosaurs went extinct. Jesus, Marion, Josephine, look at the planet. It's a concoction of land, and look at all that water in that one area. Half the planet. Well, it looks like half. Hey, look, everything's on one side. But you know what I find weird about the situation we're in now? You know, I want to tell you, because where we are now, we're just far enough, we were far enough away from each other that we couldn't get to other civilizations, right? At least we don't think we can. And I think it's very odd how we were spread out on this planet with no way to go across the major waters. It was like people were locked in and they couldn't go anywhere. And those who went out, if you ever saw the TV show or the series Vikings, you know, the Vikings really went to places where they said they couldn't exist. And they found people. And of course, you know what happened. So it's just weird that they gave us each continent. It's like it's made. You know what I mean? It's almost like it's designed this way. It's designed to keep us from killing everybody. You know what I mean? It's like everything's in its own place, more now than then even. Of course, now we got airplanes and everything, but now, you know, we are who we are. We've reached that point in civilization where we're getting to the tipping point if we're not there already. We are 1 billion people away from being at the beginning of the end. What do I mean by that? Well, the beginning of the end, there's only so much food the planet can sustain for 9 billion people. They said when we reach the 9 billion mark is when we're at the point of no return, which means we're taking too much food from the earth and we can't feed enough people. I could already see it playing out. What does that mean? Well, when I was born in 68, 2.5 billion people on the planet. Hey, Google, how many people were on the planet in 1968?
Sorry, I don't have information for 1968, but according to Wikipedia, as of September 6th, 26,961,795 total confirmed cases of coronavirus.
She's talking about coronavirus. Hey, Google, what was the population in 1968 of the Earth?
I found a table on the website Worldometer that probably has your answer.
Can you believe this bitch? She goes, I have a table of contacts with your answer. So tell me what it is. I'll just type it in. Population 1968. I think it's 3 billion, 2.5 billion. 3.5. All right. So 3.5 billion people in 52 years. We're at 8 billion. That's almost 3 times the amount. It's 2.5 times. That's crazy. From 1968 to 1970, in 2 years, there was 150 million more people on the earth. Let's see what the population is now, just to take a look. 7.8 billion. So 8 billion. Wow. 7.8 billion as September 2020. So it doubled. It more than doubled in 50 years. So what makes sense? In 25 years, it's going to be 50% more, right? So that's another, it's almost 11 billion people in another 25 years. Holy shit. It's over. Game over, man. Game over. Rich B. Baker asks, you need to look up the Malthusian Society and the Club of Rome and other groups that have been pushing population reduction. It's all a planned lie. Oh, shnikey. All right. Well, let's pull that up real quick. I don't even like saying what you said. Malthusian sounds like a disease. Here it is. It's the idea that population growth is potentially exponential, while the growth of the food supply or other resources is linear. It derives from the political and economic thought of the Reverend Thomas Robert Malthus, as laid out in his 1798 writings, an essay on the principle of population. Population keeps going up. They show this here. Let me pull it over. Hold on. I know you can't see it. Hold on. Get rid of this. Just so you can see the scale here, what I'm looking at. See here, population keeps going up. The food supply, meh, we're done, guys. There's no way. Think about it. Think about what's happening in the climate today. What do you think? You don't think there's a script? There is a script. I don't care what anybody says. I know there's a script. We're living it. For 50 years, I've seen it. What do you think happened on 9/11? You think that was not planned? Come on, man. Do some research. Yeah. All right. Believe what you want. But I believe 9/11 was an inside job. Don't say, so what did the Bushes know about it? No, you're going to ask me questions that you already know the answers to. We'll talk about it when September 11th comes in 5 days. Yes, we're doing a September 11th anniversary show. Friday. It's going to be good. I didn't do one last year. I did a little bit of it. All right. So why Malthus is still wrong? What's going on here? This is a lot to go over, B. Populations tend to increase geometrically 2, 4, 8, 16. Oh, I see. Whereas food reserves grow arithmetically. Arithmetically. That's arithmetic. Arithmetically. 2, 3, 4, 5, leading to competition for scarce resources and differential reproduction successes for the driver of evolution. On the negative side of the ledger are the policies derived from the belief of the inevitability of the Malthusian collapse. The power of population is so superior to the power of the earth to produce subsistence for man that premature death must, in some shape or other, visit the human race. What? Either we get killed by a virus or aliens visit the human race. Did you just see this? Malthus gloomily predicted this. His scenario influenced policymakers to embrace social Darwinism and eugenics, resulting in draconian measures to restrict particular populations' family size, including forced sterilizations. But Jesus, they do that in Canada or China, right? You're only allowed to have one kid, and it better be a girl. Boy, I don't know. Which one do they need? Glad we don't live there. Better to be cruel, to be kind. The belief that those in power knew best, that was good for the vulnerable and weak, led directly to legal action based on questionable Malthusian science. For example, the English Poor Law implemented by Queen Elizabeth I in 1601 to provide food to the poor was severely curtailed by the Poor Law Amendment Act of 1834, based on Malthusian reasoning that helping the poor only encourages them to have more children and thereby exasperate poverty. Wow. This is really intense. I don't want to read anymore. I'm 3 hours and 11 minutes long. I just can't. You see what advertising I get? I get drones and stuff on the side. Look at this. That's a hat for a girl or a guy? What is that, a shoe? What is that thing? Is that a shoe? New chick. I don't know. My God, I can't believe I've talked this much. This is the longest show I've ever done. Well, no, 8 hours and 45 minutes is the record, but my goodness. I can't go on, can I? Should we keep going? Canada has serious skeletons in closet. Just think it's in plain sight. One world trade, one world order. Yeah, no doubt. Perhaps Cappuccino, I'm looking to see what you guys are talking about. Hey, don't forget, you can like and subscribe to the show too. We need to get 60 likes every video. That's it. 60. Everybody's here just like. What's that? Yeah, we are living in a scamdemic. I'm sorry, Corey. Let me see what you asked. Rich, why do you think the World Trade's buildings got replaced with something called One World Trade? It was the start of their plan and inched us towards yes, Corey. One World Trade. Well, the United Nations is also in New York. Don't forget. Which was what, 50 years ago they put that in there? 40 years ago? 45? The One World Trade, because that is what Bush said, Senior, that we are moving towards a one world order. Don't you think, wouldn't it be better, and Reagan said it, we would put all our differences aside if a threat from outside our world, we would all get along. We would, and we did when 9/11 happened. We united like no other time in my life. When World War II ended, they partied for a while. You know that, right? Everybody took like 3 days off or a week off of work. They celebrated here, United States. It was the start of their plan. CB? I think so. Yeah. Well, if you come back Friday, I'll have visuals. I'll have the whole thing. I don't know what's going to happen on that show because I'm worried about doing it. Because YouTube doesn't like 9/11. Doesn't even want me saying it. It's one of those words you can't say on YouTube. Isn't that crazy? They got words that you shouldn't say. And it's like literally a dictionary size of information. Hold on a second. I see something here. Did I play? No, all right. Wait a second. What is this? I don't know what this is, but I'm going to play it. It's a guy who captured a UFO. This is from Chris Court. It's called UFO Found Footage. Ascending Skies, VHS fan found. Oh, it's not real. I'm not even going to play it. Somebody sent this to me. It's fake. Yeah, we're not watching it. I'm not even going to play it. Yeah. See, okay, here's something funny. This came from B. Baker. Let's get, you guys need to laugh a little bit. We haven't laughed yet. Did we laugh tonight? I didn't. Well, this is pretty funny, actually. Hold on. B. Baker knows what this is already because he sent it to me. I can't play the music. I can for this one, but the other one I can't. What do you see? You see a protester on fire and a funny, funny video. I don't know. I thought that was funny. That was funny. All right, I got one more of those. This one plays a song, and I can't play it. And it's the whole thing. Let me see if I can get a second in. Oh, it's a different song to this. So they're playing that song. You can't get the fire out. Oh, that's some funny stuff. Those protesters are still going. All right, what's this? This will happen when the government confirms that aliens exist. We're going to keep going. We got more show to do. I can't go to sleep anyway. I'm up for another 2 hours minimum. Come on now.
And they soon realize something is very odd. It's not a comet or a meteor, because those travel through space in a direct line. This strange object is tumbling through space and moving so fast that it couldn't have originated from our solar system. What is it? What brought it to our neck of space? And most importantly, why is it here? Astronomers were puzzled, but before they could get their answers, it was gone. The mysterious Oumuamua left.
Who gives a shit? No, I don't want to watch it. No. I've talked about Oumuamua so much. I'm not. No. I'm not. I got more stuff. Here's a sighting. Super clear footage of UFO in Quebec caught on camera. This is from the Rumble Viral. And I'm not going to blow it up. You can see it. I mean, I'll do it. But... Hey, Chris!
Tu vois, c'est quoi?
Chris!
Tu veux, c'est quoi?
Attends, touche-moi pas, là! Chris, come here, UFOs! Chris! UFOs, look up in the sky, not on the ground, you idiot!
Attention.
I said UFOs!
J'essaie de descendre mon trépied en même temps.
Chris, hurry! Hurry, Chris, hurry, Chris!
Ok, j'ai mon
UFOs,
trépied.
Chris, hurry, Chris!
Oh, si, on a... Oh, c'est trop beau.
C'est quoi, regarde?
C'est trop beau.
All right, guys. You know what this is. Do I need to keep going? All right.
No.
It's a man on a jetpack, Riche. See, this is a man. Oh, it is on a jetpack.
Ok, je l'ai. Ok, là, vous allez voir la vie. Là. Vous allez voir une vie autre que la nôtre, ok? Checkez ça.
On le voit.
Checkez ça.
Is he speaking French?
On te voit, hein, on te voit. Je sais pas si tu nous entends, mais on te voit.
C'est quoi?
Hey, non, faut pas qu'il soit lourd, s'il te plaît.
Ici, touche pas.
Rémi.
Viens ici.
On te voit, hein, on te voit.
C'est quoi?
On te voit.
He's saying goodbye.
Ça brille, hein? Hey, c'était vraiment nice. Ça brille.
Ah,
Reste ici, Rémi.
Okay,
Rémi, reste ici, viens.
Girl, we see place is what we see these Sicilian immigrants. Hey, I'm Sicilian. You watch your mouth.
Ok, je vais la rechercher.
Ah oui, tu l'as. Reste ici, Rémi. Papa, il est là, il s'en...
I am also looking for 8. he has G6, and Remy did not help the family it is. Well, obviously, these people are dumb as hell. They don't even know how to speak. What that she has 2 sons. Of me I fell if we. What the fuck? What is she speaking, Yoda?
What that she has 2 sons. Of them I fell if we.
C'est un vaisseau.
On le voit!
Au revoir.
Viens voir, maman, c'est vraiment nice.
Je m'appelle Richard.
Cache! Bamba! Vite, vite, viens voir!
Ah merde, j'ai perdu. Ok, il est là.
Vite, 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 check.
Merde. Ah, je capote là. J'ai l'adrénaline dans le tapis là. Faudrait pas qu'il y en ait un deuxième, mais si je capoterais ma vie. Attends.
Je did is a second try. That she would like in my life in the name mother I lost. What the? What are you talking about? You see, his wife is talking about family business. He's looking at UFOs, and the kid wants to eat. Get the hint, lady. He doesn't want to talk about that shit.
Oh non! Merde, je l'ai perdu, là, je le vois plus. Ok, il est là.
I know, I don't see it anymore. That give me their hands. Okay, I'm going to play. I'm going.
Mon zoom, il a de la misère.
Mon ami.
Ok, je vais.
By the way, that is the letter M, N, or whatever. It's a freaking balloon. I've seen this thing everywhere. Oh, look, it's lighting up. It's got lights on it, too. See lights and stuff? I don't know, Rocky. I don't know. It looks like a balloon. I don't know. No balloon look like that. I don't know. It's not a regular round balloon. That balloon, I used to have cats. They make dogs from balloons too, right? Yeah, they do.
C'est quoi ça? Des flashs, je te dis.
Oh, they're scary eyes.
Je te descends un peu vers
Ouais, mais je sais, mais c'est tellement zoomé
mais
que.
c'est sur YouTube, man, je te jure. Ça a fait des vues. Ah non, c'est impossible.
Ça va passer aux nouvelles. Il faut que j'envoie même un courriel. Hey, je te dis, moi,
Hey, shut the fuck up. All right, I'm going to play something for everybody here. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. You guys ready? Ready for the message of the day? I got a message right here for everybody. Everybody needs to understand this right here and now. This is a very important message. Here it is.
Everybody should listen to Richard Giordano on GUFON Radio because Blue Chicken said it's the best.
Thanks, Blue Chicken. Can you repeat that just one time?
Everybody should listen to Richard Giordano on GUFON Radio because Blue Chicken said it's the best.
Blue Chicken, that was so beautiful. You guys are beautiful. Can't believe we had a $200 super chat. Thank you so much. I mean, that's just weird. I still see it up there. All right. Here's a video. Hopefully it'll play right when I hit it.
Находился в 45 километрах от места сброса. Вспышкой
A
последующее
Russia
свечение,
test
несмотря на сплошную
pure
облачность,
hydrogen bomb, and there was a
были видны
UFO
в
in the
радиусе
video.
до 1000 километров.
Watch your mouth. What the? Oh, okay. I thought I lost everything. Oh, all over Russia.
Полевой столб, поднимающийся с земли,
I got your hydrogen again.
Через несколько секунд после взрыва диаметр полевого столба
You don't
составлял
need it in
около
any
10
English. Just
километров.
watch. What do you think I'm going to do? Make everything perfect? Where's the UFO?
В это же время с самолета, находившегося в 250 километрах от точки
What time is it?
был виден
4:24.
огненный купол из раскаленных продуктов взрыва. Он медленно поднимался вверх, увеличиваясь в объеме.
That's right, Gustav Van Vuren.
Максимальный диаметр купола доходил до 20 километров.
I'd be screaming, running, singing, talking, whispering. I do it all while I'm on fire running. Where's the UFO?
Пронизав несколько слоев сплошной облачности,
Огненный
через 40 секунд после взрыва достиг высоты 30
See, I was able to
километров.
say it. See, I can do it. I really like to see the UFO, but I'm not sure. Whoa, it's going backwards. Is this Tenet? Before, after, before, after. Well, I don't know why I'm not seeing the UFO. These are beautiful pictures.
В своем конечном развитии
That's a beautiful
оно достигло
mushroom.
высоты 60
Just like the kind that they used to do in
километров.
college. I don't know why there isn't the UFO. UFO sighting, declassified Russian atom bomb video shows alien craft. Where is it? Capiche? I thought we'd see it. Didn't see it. Here's another one. This is a good one. This is from Channel 4 News. This is Dark Side of the Moon. Have you ever seen the Dark Side of the Moon? Well, you're going to love this one.
The space race is back, and there's a new contender. In the early hours of this morning, China said it had boldly gone where none had ever gone before, landing, it said, an uncrewed spacecraft for the first time on the rugged and little-studied far side of the moon. The first image of the remote surface shows a crater within a crater, beamed back to Earth via a relay satellite. The Chang'e 4 probe will survey lunar geology, look for minerals, and conduct biological experiments too.
How cool.
Mission Control was delighted.
I think this is a milestone. Humans have never been there, but we did it. This is trailblazing. Building a space...
Are you kidding? The guy's name is Wu. Come on, his last name is Han.
Building a space power is a dream that we persistently pursue, and we're gradually realizing it.
The far side of the moon has fascinated stargazers for centuries. The view we get of the moon from the Earth is always the same, though, because its orbit is locked to ours. This means that the time it takes for
tidal
the
lock,
moon
we
to
got
spin...
it. They don't show us shit. Nope, he's got to go. Let's see if there's any new UFO sightings. Oh, I didn't see anything. Nothing on this page today. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I have some shit I can show you. And I don't care if you don't like it. How do you like them apples? Yeah, don't care. Uh-oh. Yeah, see? Those were the videos I made over the week. There's the one from last night at the theater. Look at how empty it was. Isn't that awful? There's nobody there. This guy was here, and then there was a family. Here's another guy, and then a family of 5, and me, 8 total people. Oh, looks like something sitting there. It might be an arm of the chair, but isn't that weird? 8 people. The movie was, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to ruin it. I love the colors of my movie theater. Why is it taking so long? Just load the picture. Oh, it's a video. Okay, no, we don't want the video. We don't want the video. Reesh. Video, 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 video. Ooh. All right, here we go. These are some awesome pictures. This is just driving. So I was going to go to Sedona, and I got halfway and turned around. There was so much traffic. Everybody was leaving. And I actually pulled over. Never mind. It was just so... Child in the city. do not need nothing. I need nothing. Yeah. Nothing here, really.
I've got a job.
There's nothing there. I was practicing impressions. I don't think you want to hear that. Sunset Point. Oh, this was cool. There's the moon.
Just beautiful.
I was going home at that point. Let's go the other way. Do, 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 do. So on the way, we get to see some balloons. 99 red luft balloons. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yep. What was I, napping? Mr. Nappenberger? I was going to pull off, and I was going to get the drone out right across the street and fly around the balloons because I can do that. I can do it. These balloons are going up all the time. Third phase would approve. If I got my drone up next to a balloon, that would be the most bomb footage I've ever would. I think I would get in Arizona. That would be so cool. People waving and all that shit. Just get right up to them. That would be cool, huh? That would be cool. I'm going to do it, third. I'm going to go to the balloon base. That's where these guys launch their balloons every day. There's the moon. Taking these pictures, shooting out the car window, like, through the window. Not bad. There was an accident. And we all started slowing down. This is where it got boring. Anyway, this is looking down into a valley. It's pretty cool. It's just Arizona's so beautiful. There's a close-up of it. All those saguaro cactus. That's a reflection in the window. Yeah, if you see any UFOs, let me know. I didn't go through this yet. Another picture. And there is 3 different types of land right here. Desert. I don't know what. I think that's like not lava rock, but some sort of rock like that. And then over here is quartz. I think I'm coming up on quartzite. Yeah, it didn't one. That's pretty cool. These mountains, my elevation here, I'm about 4,500 feet, I think. This is the top of the mesa. That we're at the very top of these mountains. It's pretty cool, actually. Yeah, this is where it slowed down. And I was pissed. Yeah, it sucked. I believe this is a video. Hey, why not share my life? I literally looked down for a second. I thought I was going to hit the guy right there. I freaked out. Just can't tell. Look at how they had to cut through this mountain, though. I had to throw it in manual to get up this mountain in my little four banger. This guy right here seemed like he wanted to race me every time I got up next to him. He was just weird. Every time. We're at the top of the mountain. This is absolutely the top. This is so wild. I always forget to stop here.
The last time I was up here, it snowed.
Yep. Yeah, that's where I almost hit the guy. I thought I was going to hit him.
Moving at 75 miles an hour. There was no... Whoa!
Oh, that was it.
Warning. Nothing for the stoppage. We were going along just fine until we got to the top.
It was like this almost all the rest of the way, so I found a way to get out of it.
I think that's the racetrack up there. Oh, it's an accident. Is that what this is? Yep.
Doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
There's a stalled vehicle ahead.
Oh, thanks a lot, bitch.
Thanks for letting me know. Look at this out here. It looks like Mars.
little late. Anyway, this is just unbelievable how beautiful this is. It's like a whole other, it's another state. I feel like I'm going across the Great Plains. On the right here, it's just flat. On the left, it's just mountains. I am at the top, though, for now.
Oh yeah, I catch up to more traffic later. It sucks. Where is it? I'm looking for something. Must be another video. It's just weird up here. Oh yeah, this is where I pulled off. I took some pictures. I just wanted to get this Mars landscape on record. I always drove by it, and I always forget to do this. So that's what it looks like. I know, it's crazy. It goes on forever. Man, it is beautiful up here. We got some Mars. There's Mars right there. Big canyon over here. Listen to the cars. Whoa. Man, it is. Yep, there it is. Do, 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 do. Hot child in the city. That's a nice hill to go down. When I came up here this far, it snowed. So I'm over halfway, just about. See, there's another one of those orbs. Look at how far you could see. Probably 50 miles easily. I think I turned around. I think I'm going home at this point. Yep, because the sun's on the other side. It was early. It was 7 a.m. Friday when I left. So it's about 8:30 right now. No, about 8:15, I think. I don't remember. I guess that video didn't work. Sunset Point.
These mountains.
Yep, I'm on the way home. How many miles? 50 miles to Phoenix.
Of course, you know, I thought about turning the camera on so late.
Come on. These mountains kick ass. You know what gets me? It's like all these grooves in the mountain here. You know, is this from rain? Like this was under the ocean at one time, like everything else. But I don't know, man. I guess that could be wind erosion. It does rain and snow up here, so I don't know.
Wow, look at that.
That's looking down. That was pretty far.
Oh, I'd love to fly right here. Shit.
Cool little road. I said the same thing. I can't believe it.
Just coasting. Just coasting. It's just gorgeous. Really hard to see everything. Seriously.
No homes up there yet. All right. Ew. Well, that takes care of that. Do, 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 do. Hot child in the city. What do you think, guys? Yeah, it's time to call it. Appreciate y'all coming here tonight. Thank you very much. I appreciate all the super chats. The $200 is through the roof. They're all cool. Thank you, everybody who hung out for the longest show in a long time. 3 hours, 40 minutes. I don't know why we did this. I was in no shape to do 1 hour. Anyway, it was fun, though. A lot of fun. So, we'll be back tomorrow. Got some good show. Third phase is coming up in about an hour and 20 minutes. So I hope you check out what we did and what third phase did. Thank you, third phase. Third phase of Moon. Don't forget to check them out, as well as Dark Hour Paranormal, Rick's Realm, Spaced Out Radio, Alien Addict. And if I forget anybody, I'm sorry. But thank you very much. Don't forget to join GUFON at gufon.net. It's a free website for you. I don't do anything there unless you need me to. Don't forget, you could also become a patron at patreon.com/GUFON Radio, Twitter, GUFON Radio, and Facebook, GUFON Network, what it used to be. I'm not going to change it. Anyway, GUFON, we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks again, everybody. Moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans. Hope you guys have a great Labor Day. I'll see you tomorrow night, 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, right back to normal. Giddy up. Hey, you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out, right? Hey, turn it up.